God damn, the PlayStation is loud today. Holy shit, hold on. You can do it. You're gonna be okay. I just need to like... You're gonna be okay, PlayStation. It's alright. Hey, CDU. How's it going? God damn. How loud is the PlayStation for you right now? Can you hear it? Like it looks like it's sitting at a comfortable negative 55 to negative 50 decibels, but it is very loud on my end. Don't think I can. That's good at least. I'll take that W. Hopefully it's just like the way I have my mic oriented or something like that. Hello, Azeweeb. How is it going this evening? Oh, why thank you. Why thank you, Azeweeb. I can just like faintly hear it sometimes. Okay, that's fine. I'll accept that. What the fuck is this? Oh, I know what that is. But thank you, Azeweeb, for the sub. Quite appreciate it. Very much appreciate it. When's my next payout from Twitch coming? It's basically however, because I've got like, on average, like I think 4 people who are subbing to me, and so it's however long those 4 people's subs takes to accumulate to $50, which I think is like once every 5 months or something like that. It's on analytics, isn't it? Oh, nice. Soon is the answer. I have to mod for a channel with 200 viewers. What? Huh? What? What? Huh? Hit me with the let me explain. God damn. Okay. While CD's typing that out, I'm going to go through my pre-stream kind of spiel and notes and stuff. First of all, welcome in everyone. Welcome to another Persona 3 stream. Excited to be back with this, even though it's gonna be like a 1 week on, 1 week off for a little bit. That's okay. That's all right. Yeah. We're on our little return to streaming, little baby tiny return to streaming in between my 2 trips. And by little baby, I do mean very tiny baby little kind of thing, because tonight might be the only other night I'm streaming. We'll see. I know I said that we were definitely going to do D&D with the Empire's Gang, but I'm not as sure about that as I was before. The gist of it is this. Originally, we talked about Priest putting together a one-shot a while back, and so we started doing it. And originally, I was thinking we would do it on the channel, but then like last week while Marak was in town, we were like, oh, we should just do it in person since everyone's going to be here, but it didn't end up materializing, and so now we're back to doing it online. So even like assuming we are doing Priestess one shot tomorrow, I don't know if everyone's going to want to stream it. Like I have nothing set up if we want to stream it tomorrow. Like I have nothing prepared. Like I have no thumbnail. I'd have to readjust the setup a little bit because it just says Tales of Ravena right now. So I guess we'll find out. But tonight might be the last night y'all hear from me for another like week and a half or so, or there might be something tomorrow night. Not 100% sure. We'll figure it out as we go. I have a friend who's actually the first person I ever followed on Twitch, my longest known online friend. We're chums since streaming well over a year, and when he did, he got pretty much the same amount of viewership we get. Who sends me... Oh, yeah, I remember this. Yeah, I remember this now. Okay. To finish my opening statements, though, yeah. tonight might be the last night we have for a little bit longer, but if that is the case, I'm going to enjoy it as much as I can, and I hope you all do as well. Once I come back... So, first off, I'm pretty sure I will be fully back to streaming on the 6th of August, that Wednesday. If not that Wednesday, it'll have to be that Friday because I'm going to a Glass Animals concert on that Thursday. I know that's a lot. But yeah, I'm thinking when I do come back, it'll most likely be that Wednesday the 6th. And what will probably happen is there'll be like a Wednesday stream, a Friday stream, and a Sunday stream that week or something like that. But that's putting the cart before the horse because I don't know for sure that I will be able to start back up immediately on the 6th, and there's just some other things to consider. So that's what things are looking like when I come back. When I do come back, in broader terms, I'll have 2 to 3-ish weeks before my semester starts back up. And so in that time, I will be continuing sort of the sort of like regular rotation games that I always have in here, which is to say Persona, Celeste, and the bigger D&D campaign. Those 3 will definitely be in there somewhere. But I'm thinking I will do one final little summer miniseries. Should be about 3 episodes long. It's the one I was originally planning on doing at the beginning of summer and had to bail on because of Deltarune. I'm thinking probably going to try and do that as a nice little capstone for the summer miniseries. And there's also a chance, not a guarantee, but there's a chance that we will be able to do the sort of Secret Empires project I've been teasing since the beginning of the year. I know it's taken a while, I'm so sorry. But there's a chance that we'll try and do that early August. However, once we hit the school year, I will be officially cutting back to just 3 streams a week. It will be, for a little while at the very least, it'll be Persona, D&D, and Celeste. I'll just focus on those 3 things. We are getting decently close to, we're probably a little further than it seems, but we're getting decently close to the end of Persona 3. We've got about 3 in-game months left, but generally speaking, the last little stretch of these games tends to be a bit more dense. So, yeah. That said, I'm thinking we'll probably be done with Persona 3 by year's end. And once we're done with Persona 3, that time slot will just go to one of the other series I was planning on rotating in. So that's kind of the long-term, broader plan right now. Pretty much, MCR did a show yesterday and also tonight. The opening band is currently on, and MCR will be out in like an hour. And since a lot of people watched live Instagram, he thought he'd go live on Twitch and pretty much find any good live streams of the concert. Okay. Oh, wow. You know what, CD? That's so fair. That is so fair. I can't even give you shit for that. But yeah. Wow. Wow. That's pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. I don't got motion like that, unfortunately, but I'm also not screen sharing MCR concerts. That's pretty amusing, though. Okay. But we're almost 10 minutes in, and so I should probably get started on the stuff I said I was going to do today. That's insane, CD. That's actually ridiculous. Yeah, so... Oh, let me switch back over... Let me actually switch the Persona scene real quick. Where is it? There we go. Okay, so... Here's where we're at for tonight. You're at 11-9. We could raid you if you wanted. Speaking of going late, I actually will probably cap this stream at around 11 o'clock my time. Haha, my time by the way. But what I'm trying to force myself to do is push my streaming schedule a little bit earlier. And so I think I'm gonna, usually I'm like, oh, I'll try and start earlier, but I think the better strategy for me is just gonna be to cap the end time. And I'm not gonna be too rigid with that. Like if we're in the middle of something, I'm fine with it going a little late, but I'm probably gonna try and be done with stream by like 11 tonight. And that, at least in the short term, might lead to a few like shorter streams. And you know what? In the end, that's fine, I think. Like I love spending time with y'all, but I definitely, it's streaming as late as I have been, not even really as long, but as late as I have been, has kind of been taxing on me, because it just takes me a while to wind down and get ready for bed by the time I'm done streaming. And so I'm really gonna start trying to like get on top of that a little bit more. That way, even if I am up a bit after stream, it's doing chiller things that are more like a little bit lower energy, if that makes sense. If that does work out, CD, and the show is done before I end, I would certainly not turn down a raid. But there is a chance that, just given that I will, I'm kind of being a bit more rigid about how I'm capping stream length. If there is a chance that I'm just not done, that I'm done before it, I guess. Especially since I've been seeing, like, MCR has been putting on these really long shows, apparently. Like, I keep seeing information about it, and, like, I think the first... We could raid him? Oh, Lamau! Lamau! I've read that wrong. Yeah, no, we can raid him. We can absolutely do that. Especially if the opening band is still on right now. Yeah, that's just classic me level misinterpretation. Yeah, no, we can do that. You'll just have to let me know what the user ID is or whatever. Okay. We'll definitely done before the set's like a hat. Damn! Holy shit. Yeah, no, I've heard that they've been doing these like mega long concerts as of late. I think one of their first comeback shows on this tour was like their longest set list ever. And I took a look at it and I was like, damn, this is just the entirety of the Black Parade plus most of the heavy hitters and a few nicher ones from all the rest of the albums. Insane work. God, some of the like clips from this tour have been so cool. Like I really, God, it would have been cool to be able to go to one of those shows. But I definitely checked on tickets. And they were not in my price range. Yeah, we've talked about the Paper Kingdom, yeah. All right, well, hold on. Yeah, I gotta get music tangents marked off now. I didn't mention it earlier, but I have already had the chance to mark off the little secret bingo square. That one has been marked off at this point, so. You know what? And we'll count this discussion of your streamer friend as a CD anecdote as well, I think. I think we can count that, if that makes sense to you, CD. Okay. However, in spite of the fact that I said that I'm not going to be going for too long tonight, I do actually have a goal for how far into the game I want to get. So, in the interest of being somewhat expeditious in that, I do need to lock the fuck in. I do need to lock the fuck in. If I remember correctly, there's no one we can really do anything with tonight, and so we're back on the shared pewter. And we're almost fucking out of these? What the shit? Was there another place we could buy any of these from? Oh, the Suspicious Man in Club Escapade. Is that where the rest of them are? Did we buy... What the fuck was I doing at the end of last stream? Like, I just sort of, like, checked in, and I have no fucking clue what I've been doing lately. Suspicious guy. Uh-huh. Veggie. Oh, hold on. We gotta get this veggie blog. Hold up. Hold on. We gotta get that great vegetables up in this place. Dojima would be so proud. I do genuinely hope that my Persona 4 fatigue has worn off by the time Rewind or Revival comes out. See, it even sounds better to just call it Rewind. God damn it. It's just a better title. Whatever, Revival's fine. Revival is fine. Hello, have you ever seen a tomato dish swing? It's so pretty, and it's very well. What the fuck? Huh? Huh? What the hell was that? They really be robbing all YouTubers of using It's Rewind Time as the title for their first episode of their Let's... Come... CD, let's be so for real. Everyone's gonna do that anyways. It doesn't matter that it's called Revival. Everyone's gonna do that anyways. Actually, that's a good point. Why would Yukari know that? That was kind of a silly dialogue option out of me. Like, why would Yukari know how she's doing? Neither of us have seen it. We are done with Kenji's social link. We are done with Kazushi's social link. Is there anything in particular we should do today? We have Chihiro. We have... oh, right. We are technically at rank 10 with Chihiro. I forgot. Also, what's the meaning of the stream title? Okay, CD, I'm going to give you two options. Either you can go check the description and you'll know immediately why it's titled the way it is, or it can be a secret until it happens. Those are your options. Shit. I mean, I guess Keisuke's available. God damn. No one is available today. Shit. Mamoru, are you here? Mamoru, please? Please? Oh, damn. I guess, by virtue of having no other options. I guess we're finishing the Bunkichi couple! This is slightly unoptimal routing. Yeah, the guide actually recommends waiting until today to do more Chihiro events. Just because... I don't know. The problem is that we finished the social links of just about everyone who's available today. More so than anything else, that is in fact the problem. What the fuck is that? Okay. I was trying to decide if that was, there was a little bump on, there's a little like ridge on my desk, and I wasn't sure if it was like a scratch or just like gunk or something, like just like food scrap or I don't know what. I still don't know what it was. Like I don't know what it was, but it wasn't a scratch.
Even if the tree is gone, you still live on inside us.
Alright, anybody who alright, who in the chat remembers what the fuck was going on with this couple? Raise your hands if you do. I technically remember, but that's only because I've played the game twice. It has been so long since we've done a social link with these two. A divorce? Not this one. This one, these people had the opposite problem of the orphan counter. This was a reverse orphan situation. These people lost their son. And they had a son of a fucking, what's it called? There was a persimmon tree, haha funny, the Army, the Navy reference. In the GeckoCon, there was a persimmon tree planted in the courtyard of GeckoCon High School in his memory. And so some people were just like, oh, we don't need that here anymore, we can just tear it down. And so there was like a petition to not tear the tree down, and that's been the whole thing so far. Oh wait, I need to mark that off. I need to mark off humming on the fucking bingo board before I forget. Take a close look.
Oh, you're here. You could have woken me up. Why did you just want to admire my pretty face sleeping like a baby?
Why has your wife just been giving us the fluoride stare this whole time? She did not react to you mumbling in her sleep. She did not react to us coming in. She's just staring at us.
Upsy daisy. We recently closed the book on a difficult matter, so I suppose the relief has put me at ease. It's the middle of the day, but I feel awfully sleepy.
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
While we're all here, I think it's time we told you. The truth is, we sent a letter to GeckoCon. We asked them to go ahead and cut the persimmon tree down.
No! No!
Just the reaction I was hoping for. It was more than worth it to surprise you like that. Sorry for doing this without running it by you. When we went to visit the tree together, I met a school faculty member on my way back. He told me the administration is planning to put up a new school building where the tree currently is.
God damn it. There's a good reason. Shit.
It would be selfish of an old man like me to deprive those young people of new learning opportunities. Helping children reach their potential is more important than clinging on to old memories. I think our son would agree.
Why is that such a good sentiment? I wanted to be upset about them cutting the persimmon tree down, god damn it. No! Why is there a good reason? Oh, hello, Amy.
He was a teacher after all.
You know what? I think Suni would see the sense in this.
Yes. We had a long talk about it, and this was the conclusion we came to.
Holy hell, Mitsuko, that was the first time you spoke in this entire conversation.
You really set an
Or
example.
reacted at all.
Being so considerate to old folks like us. We pray with our son in heaven that more kind souls like you will graduate from GeckoCon. Here, we'd like you to have this. It's the first fruit produced by the persimmon tree. A little rough around the edges, just like our son.
Such a done like persimmon, but the shade is quite nice. Use your colorful language as in the way
My dear was the one who suggested we give it to you.
Nice. It's a key item that will be rotting in our inventory for the rest of the game. Like, you can't get rid of a key item, it's just gonna stay there in our inventory. It's fresh fruit. It's not a trinket, it's just fresh fruit. Do persimmons have pits? Maybe we can keep the pit around.
The innermost power of the Hierophant Arcana hath been set free.
What happened is that we're going through a very emotional and whatever else event in the game.
Of the Hierophant within thyself.
to recap it one more time for Amy who just came in, this couple had a son who was a teacher who died in a tragic accident. And to honor him, the school planted this persimmon tree in the courtyard of the high school we go to. And so there was talk recently of them cutting the persimmon tree down. So we went through all this rigmarole where we, we're trying to get signatures, like we were talking about that to the school board, not to cut the tree down, the whole rigmarole. And in this final event, they revealed that they went ahead and told the school board that they could cut the persimmon tree down because they learned that they were going to cut the tree down so that a new school building, better learning facilities could be put in its place. And they were like, our son's a teacher. Why would we deprive these students of a new, better opportunity to learn? And they were like, I don't think that's what our son would have wanted. And I'm like, you know what? That's a pretty fucking good sentiment, and I can't even be mad at it. Like, I think that was a very, very nice ending to this social link. Like, well and truly.
Now, we have to cheer up and get on with our lives. We're too old to waste a single day. If we kick the bucket while wasting our days away, I'm sure he'd laugh at us from heaven.
It's hard on the parents to have such a well-respected son. Oh my. Does it sound like I'm boasting?
No, Amy. Persona 5X would not have writing like this. Absolutely. No, we're not even joking about that, CD. We're not even joking about that. I won't, CD. I am not about to let Persona 5 get any good writing credit. It's not great, CD. It's not good. That game is not good. This subway's mine for the slammin'! I should start calling CD Mike. Oh, wait, what did I order? Homunculus! I don't know what's up with the Japanese dolls, but the homunculus is great.
I speculate.
I would like to point out, y'all, people switching names has never gone well in the past. I could not for the life of me keep up the bit with Orca and Dex. Don't get me wrong. It would be really funny to start calling CD Mike. Too bad I'm Mike. Oh, son of a bitch. All right, Mike. I guess that's what we're doing. The most powerful Persona antagonist, the Subway Slammer. That's not how the bread works. That would be so wasteful too. Bow wow. Bow wow. Bow wow. You know what? Hold on. I actually feel like there's like there's a linked episode available tonight. Check this out. We got a Ken linked episode. It's been a minute. I remember the last Ken linked episode we did. He was just like, if I die in Tartarus, take care of my hamster for me. That was the stream that we got all of the Bonnie versus Ken memes out of. Where the fuck are you? I'll be waiting in front of the door. Oh, I went to his room because that's where the last couple were, but he's in front of the dorm right now. Why he directly facing the door? Like, I walk out of the door and we're just having a showdown. Like watch this animation again. Watch this shit again. walk out the door, and what do we find? Ken Amada fucking stands up, looking directly at the door. You know, I respect it.
Senpai. Thank you very much.
That's me IRL whenever I wait.
I took it apart and put it somewhere.
I want to go to a bar called K Sera Sera. It's down this way.
So then I took it apart and I put it somewhere. Ha 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 ha. What the fuck? Huh? What?
I was thinking of getting Mitsuru-san a gift.
Oh, I mean, that's kind of... Que sera? What it will be. I wonder... Yeah, I have no idea if that's what they're going for or not, Amy.
And I heard I might be able to buy what I'm looking for at the bar.
Hey, what's up with them?
Who knows? What's a kid doing here?
Maybe it's too dangerous, but supposedly it's only open at night. Oh. Okay. Is it a bit further down?
Now there's little kids running around. Oh, it's become so wholesome here.
Hey, it's past your bedtime, little boy.
Mommy is waiting for you.
Thank you, but I'm alright. If I let it bother me, then it'll never go away. I just want to finish what I came here for.
I promise you, this fucking kid has the emotional resilience like 20 times stronger than you all. Bomba? I don't think so. I think I understand what you mean by that. What is FMS? This kid can't beat my mental. What does FMSMF stand for? Key spat? Oh, okay.
This looks like the place.
No, I know what a key smash is. It's a palindrome. It looks too regular to be a... Try it yourself! I know what a key smash is! But you accidentally typed a palindrome. It looked too regular.
The owner here is really particular about the taste of his drinks. They say he has ingredients you can't normally find.
How do you know all this stuff?
For one of the cocktails he makes, he uses an extremely rare tea leaf.
How do you know this? I think it's more in line with Suni to say that top option, though.
Yes. I've seen Mitsuru-san drinking tea in the lounge. So when I was thinking of a gift that would make her happy, this is what came to mind.
I still want to know how you know
The
this.
bar owner is willing to share some of it, though. Well, he looked scary, but at least he agreed to sell it to us in the end.
Yeah, we're a couple of minors trying to go into a bar, and one of us is an actual child.
Boy, I'm glad that worked out. I can't wait to give this to Mitsuru-san.
Ken has balls of steel. Oh my fucking god. This kid marched into the shadiest part of town, marched down a dark-ass set of stairs to a fucking bar with no windows on the doors. Just straight wooden door at the bottom of an ominous set of stairs. Walked up to the bartender, asked to have some of his highly expensive tea leaves, and then left.
With everything that happened, I'm sure she's been having a hard time.
And, like, he's doing it for a noble cause, too.
So, I'm hoping this makes things more pleasant for her. At least while she's at the dorm.
Did I skip a line? I feel like I skipped a line. Oh, here we go.
It's sad and painful to be in a home knowing that you'll never see a loved one there with you again.
Damn. That is a brutal line of dialogue. I know, Azeweeb. What the fuck?
Although, it is Mitsuru-san we're talking about, so I'm sure she'll be fine. I just thought it would be nice if she was able to think about things over a delicious cup of tea.
This kid has the mental resilience and maturity of, like, far surpassing my own. Far surpassing my own. Yeah, I think this is the right option here.
Thanks. I feel a lot better hearing you say that. I thought about it a lot, and this is the best I could come up with.
And, like, this, he's, like, the most thoughtful gift giver I've ever seen. Like, what in the hell?
Well, we should head back before it gets too late.
Are you about to start reminiscing?
Nah, it's nothing.
It's definitely not nothing. We are, in fact, in the spot where Aragaki died.
Thanks for joining me today, Senpai. And sorry for making you worry about all that stuff. We haven't really...
Everyone stand back, he's having a flashback.
Aragaki-san. I keep thinking about the last thing he said to me. I have to live for myself. But how exactly do I do that?
He's even asking himself the big questions. What the hell?
I wasn't sure where to start. But I've been trying all kinds of things.
And he's taking action on it too?
Things that the old me would have never considered, like hanging out with my friends at school, reading manga, and even watching TV. I'm also trying to make an effort to talk to people in the dorm more. Mitsuru-san helped me with my homework the other day. And I even beat Junpei-san in a video game. Oh, I also ate snacks with Yukari-san and the others, and Aige-san helped me feed Hamburger. I realized that little things like this can really make life enjoyable.
What the fuck? Why is Ken, like, the most emotionally mature person in this entire dorm? What? What?
Well, that's what I've learned so far.
Nah, I can't lie. Ken's gotta be one of the funniest characters in this entire game, simply by virtue of existing. Simply by virtue of existing, Ken has gotta be one of the funniest characters in this game. Yeah, keep it up. Even good shit, man.
I will. I've done enough thinking. Now, I just want to try doing all kinds of new things.
He's young as hell. I'm not even sure this kid's in middle school yet.
I think I have an idea of
He might
how
be
to
in
live my
middle
life
school.
again.
Let's check. I don't think it's as bad as Nanako was. Ken Amada age. Ken is okay, no, he is. He is. So he's no. Oh my god. He's like 10. He's literally 10 years old. This kid is half my age and twice my emotional maturity. What the fuck? You would literally get Ken Amada, CD.
You know, I've noticed other people in the dorm talk about you a lot. Everyone seems to be really happy when they do, too. The hard battles continue. But we're still able to keep going. And it's because we all know when we come back, they'll always be there for us.
On one hand, Amy, like, I actually, like, I kind of want to give them like, you can kind of maybe make an argument that Ken has a level of maturity unbefitting of his age because he had to watch his mom die and learn to live on his own and all that stuff. But this is somewhat excessive. This is excessive. Yeah, okay. There's a bit more to it than that, Amy. Yeah, if you didn't know that, then yes, this would be way the hell out there. I'd say it's still a stretch, but, like, it's still a stretch, but an 8-year-old Goro saw her mom die can fight God. This bottom one kind of feels like fishing for compliments, but these other ones are like... I don't like it. No, I don't like any of these dialogue options. We're marking that one off on the bingo. I don't like any of these three. The top two feel like we're being all like... The top two feel like we can't take a fucking compliment, and the bottom one feels like it's fishing for compliments. I dislike the top one least. We're gonna go with that.
You think so? Well, that's how I feel at least. You're always leading the way and giving everyone courage. I want to be more like you, Senpai. I want to continue learning from your example. That's okay, right?
Kid, you are already twice the person I am.
Anyways, sorry that all took so long. The night air is getting chilly. Shall we go back home?
Motherfucker, you shall in a sentence. Oh my god. Ken is so fucking funny, dude. Like, actually. Ooh, use the skill point. Like, genuinely. I don't dislike how Ken's written. I want to be very clear on that. Like, I do think it's a bit excessive how, like, put together and composed they portray him, but it's reasonably well enough justified by the narrative that I'm willing to give it a pass as them just over-exaggerated. I think what they're going for is that this kid is, like, more put together than his age would suggest. And they have a reason for that ties into the narrative and his backstory. While I do think it's a little, like, in its execution, it's a little bit excessive, it's a little bit laid on thick, I'm willing to accept it under the, like, logic that it's just an over-exaggeration of a reasonable narrative beat that they're going for. Alright, let's check out our... You know what, let's... First off, we're gonna save real quick. Yeah, we'll save real quick. Second thing I want to do is check our social links. So, maxed. Almost maxed. I don't know why, but I felt like we did max that out. I guess not. Almost max, comically far behind, almost maxed, reasonable, almost maxed. I didn't take you to be such a connoisseur of Peppa the Pig, Amy, but I'm actually very fascinated about that. The fall off of Peppa Pig. Not something I ever thought I'd hear about. I know, Azeweeb, it's so funny. It's actually so funny. Alright, Yuko is ready to rank up. I don't know why, but Fuka hasn't been around lately! We could go hang out with Maiko, I guess. Wait, hold on. Let's go check if Mamoru's available today. It would be great if Mamoru's available today, because he's the one I'm most far behind on. Not me casually just completely ignoring Nozomi. I would never ignore Nozomi. I would never do that! What are you talking about? I'm such a kind and magnanimous person who would never turn my back on a friend like that. Lover's son. I don't fucking. Is he Moon? Are you Moon? Social Link? Are you Moon? No. You're Star! Yes! Just like Persona 3. We don't have Star, do we? Okay, we do need to go get Star. Ooh! You know what I think we can do? I think we can hang out with Elizabeth. I think we have an Elizabeth event we can do. I really should, Amy. I've been meaning to get around to it for so long. About requests.
Are you accepting a request?
Oden juice. Okay. Last old document. Last? Gekko-kan High, Sengoku era helm. Try sushi, Aojiru.
I won't insist you do anything, but it'd be greatly appreciated.
Alright, hold on.
I've been waiting for you.
Amazing. Elizabeth time, baby.
Gekko-kan High School, a place of learning. It's quite a shock that such a warm, illustrious institution transforms into Tartarus every night.
The two girls off to the right just like, what the fuck is she talking about?
Oh dear, what a conundrum.
I fucking called it! Do you know that girl? Walks away. Oh my god. Oh, it's a shame we don't have precognition on the on the bingo board anymore. That might actually be I think you're right, CD. That might actually be my best precognition yet.
Everyone here seems to have a predetermined form of attire. I fear I may draw too much attention. I hope this won't pose a problem.
I like the idea of Suni just not realizing that it will in fact cause a problem.
Understood. I shall heed your advice. Now then, excuse me as I make myself less conspicuous.
How are you gonna do that? She's just gonna walk behind us.
If I stay hidden from view this way, then there won't be a problem, correct?
I'm not gonna lie. I think people will probably be able to see your hat.
Now then, the school awaits.
Actually, Elizabeth is almost as tall as us. I love Elizabeth so much.
This is a pleasant surprise to think there would be a bastion of commerce within a house of academia.
Elizabeth acts like a tutorial character being given a tutorial. Do y'all know what I mean?
Could you please wait here for a moment? There's something I've been curious about for a while.
Me and my white woman I bought on Amazon.
Excuse me, I would like to purchase a school lunch.
Sorry?
Honest reaction out of this vendor.
liked a taste of this school lunch, as it is a rare delicacy only served in select facilities.
I don't know what schools you've been going to, Elizabeth, but they're clearly not the ones in the US. They're clearly not the ones in the US.
But I've heard that having bread for lunch is also part of the school experience.
Though, okay, I should point this out. When they say having bread for lunch, the types of breads and such that you can get in Japan are quite elaborate. Like, oftentimes they call it a bread, but it's like, it's more like a bun with a filling. Or not even if, like, it's more like a bun with stuff in it. Like, there's this one, I think they even have, like, yakisoba pan, which is where they take yakisoba, which are just stir-fried noodles, and they put them in the bread. Let me go make sure I didn't, like, dream that shit up real quick. Yakisoba pan. Yeah, I didn't dream it up. It actually exists. You take a bread roll, and you put stir-fried noodles in it. It's an actual thing. Carbiest stuff I've ever seen in my entire life.
That will be a fine substitute.
But yeah, Japan doesn't mess around with their sandwich game. Like, have you seen, like...
Now that I've checked that off the list, let us proceed.
I've got to try those, like, strawberries and cream sandwiches and, like, the fucking, the egg salad sandwiches, the katsu sandwiches. Japan's sandwiches are pretty damn good.
As for where I'd like to go next, shall we visit your homeroom? So this is a
The stand user in question.
With so many students and desks, it's no wonder there's hardly any space between them. But perhaps... I see. It's designed this way to foster a sense of harmony between classmates.
It is? Are you sure about that? I feel like it's designed so everyone can see a single lecturer. If you wanted to foster a sense of harmony, like, I think the setup that works better is where you have those, like, pod-based tables or, like, seminar circle style.
I can sense the care put into this arrangement.
Dog, it is rows. It is columns and rows. Care put into this arrangement, my ass.
This observation post must be what they call a podium. Interesting. When I stand here, I do feel a longing to teach well up inside of me. First question. Between diet food and super diet food, which is more delicious?
Yeah, it's pretty... yeah, it's pretty funny, Amy. I don't fucking know. I like how super diet food sounds better.
That is correct.
Oh shit, it is?
Reward for giving the correct answer. You shall receive your own portion of super diet food.
What the fuck is super diet? Oh shit!
Is this what a classroom lecture is like?
She a little confused, but she's got the spirit.
The quizzical stares are beginning to make me feel unsettled. Let us carry on with the tour. This humanoid figure, did they seal him inside the plaster to prevent him from escaping? I imagine it would be quite cramped in there. Truth be told, I do have some experience playing the piano.
How did we get this fucking piano room like literally twice in the course of like 3 in-game days, and we have not seen this camera angle throughout the entire rest of the game?
Are you familiar with the Velvet song?
Boy, am I ever.
Velvet, oh velvet, my master has a long nose.
I fear I was not familiar with the Velvet song. I thought they were gonna start playing Aria of the Soul, I'm not gonna lie. That was not what I was expecting. Holy shit, she's kind of goated.
Experiencing student life for myself today has broadened my perspective of your world. I'd very much appreciate it if you could accompany me again sometime. To be honest, I don't entirely understand my own motives for coming here, but as I walked closely with you, how should I express this? I felt very fulfilled, perhaps. What I really wanted to learn at school was more about you.
The great Suni Suzuki strikes again. Let's get that marked off on the bingo board.
But why? In any case, discovering the reason for this desire will surely serve as an intriguing diversion. Let us return now. Thank you once again for acting as my guide.
Ba 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 ba. Yo.
Are you accepting a wonderful? No. Well.
I gotta get around to doing a bunch of these fucking things. I should just look. I won't do it today unless I just end up having a bunch of extra time, but I'm not familiar with GLaDOS. Who is GLaDOS? Alright, hold on. First fusion. We need to keep around lovers. We don't need you anymore. Can we get a star persona? Only if we fuse away the sun. Which is kind of a funny line.
All the time you need to consider.
For now, let's just summon one.
Progress so far. Is this acceptable? Very well, it's yours.
The AI from Portal. Oh, I still need to play Portal.
Very well. We look.
I got both of the Portal games for like $2 on a Steam sale like a couple summers ago. And I've been meaning to actually play them, but I still haven't gotten around to it. I'm on that Disco Elysium grind right now, y'all. I got it. I'm on the Disco. I'll get around to Portal, but I'm on the Disco Elysium grind right now. Uh-oh. This looks like a serious one.
Thanks for coming all the way here for this.
Dog, I've been conditioned by Akinari. I've been conditioned. I was so expecting the fucking do-do-do-do-do-do. The super sad one to come on. Oh my god. If I suddenly have to leave, you know what? Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. That's actually crazy, Amy, because I actually also have exactly 99% battery right now. Like, completely by coincidence, I also have exactly that much battery. Alright, where are you, Mamoru? Unsurprisingly, this is the correct answer.
Glad to hear that. I wanted someplace quiet to talk.
I don't know why every time you are alone with someone in this game, I can hear the Ice Have Friend Quest piano song. I mean, that is kind of the same vibe that happens with these events.
I just came from the hospital.
There it is! I just came from the hospital paired with that musical cue is sending me. Oh my god. Oh shit. If CD gets back at any point, I need to remember to, that I have music tangents.
After this, I have to pick my sister up from preschool, go shopping, cook dinner, do laundry. There's still so much I have to do.
Stop whining and do it. You know, like, I wouldn't enter any other circumstance. I would never pick that. But there is a small chance that with this guy, that's actually the correct dialogue option. Okay, it's not the correct dialogue option, but you get the same number of points for both of these.
It sure is. But I can handle it. My mom had to do all this every single day. Remember how I told you I had a chance to win that scholarship? Turns out I can't practice anymore. I just don't have the time for it. Besides, even with the scholarship, we still can't afford college. I mean, we don't even have enough to survive. We already lost Dad, and now Mom can't work. It's up to me to earn a living.
Okay, this is actually very heavy shit.
I have no choice but to give up track. Why'd you have to die, Dad?
Do so. Oh my fucking god. Goofy ass dialogue. Oh my god. I also don't know what the correct answer to this question is. The other guide seems to imply it makes no difference, but I don't always trust that guide as much. Let me check this one. Okay, yeah, we're fine. We can do either option here. I'm gonna go with this isn't your fault, because it's not your fault.
I wish I could have taken you on one last time. I just wanted to run one more time. One last run at some big event. Just one more time. Is this really how it ends for me?
Alright, well, very clearly, the correct option here is don't give up yet. Hey, CD.
You're right. I've come too far to give up now.
I'm trying to decide if I should mark off trauma dumping just for the sake of being able to mark it off on the bingo. The problem, though, at this point is that we're far enough into most of these events that, like, anything that could technically be considered trauma dumping is, like, also, like, yeah, I think we're just good enough friends to have a conversation like that at this point, so, it's kind of a toss-up. Like, I want to be able to mark the bingo score off, but we're also, like, far enough into these events, and we know these people well enough that it's less trauma dumping and more, like, we're just discussing their problems with them.
I'm gonna compete. Even if it's my last time, I want to win.
That is fair, Amy. That is fair.
I've dedicated most of my life to track and field.
I think Tenna was just bad at hiding the fact that he was very depressed. I think Tenna's facade was just thin enough to see through and shit just kept slipping out.
It's time to put everything I've learned to the ultimate test. I'm glad we could talk.
Hey, thanks, CD.
Clearer now.
I would absolutely, I won't be able to check it out until after the stream because I have my headphones plugged into the PlayStation audio source, but I will take a look afterwards.
Because of you, I have something to aim for. Thanks, man.
Oh, by the way, CD, at some point, I have a bunch of, like, music tangents that I can do. We don't have to get to them all today.
Oh, crap. My sister's probably waiting for me.
But I do have some music tangents for you if you would like to hear them at some point. Ba-da-da-ba.
Oh, welcome back.
Okay, what do we got today? What do we got today? I feel like we've done all of Akihiko's, I feel like we've done all of Akihiko's, cooking ranks at this point. Desire with burning desire. Ooh, hold up. Can we actually do that tonight? Evening also no. Oh, yeah. We can read with Igus. That's right, the Yakuza novels.
Yes.
I guess reading events have genuinely been some of the most fun reading events. Useless skill point, let's fucking go!
I am going to upgrade my outer appearance.
Huh?
First, I will triple the current surface area of my armor plating.
How?
After that, I will repaint my body gold and add a large
Now she's gonna ask you to find a family tale for her. I'm just gonna go
After
top.
reading this book, I came to a conclusion. This is what I have to do to appear strong and encourage people to depend on me. Outer appearances carry an influence that is beyond my ability to calculate.
I like to think that these books are just like the actual like Yakuza games. And so she's just like fucking like reading about Kiryu and she's just like, that's what I need to do. That's what I need to do to become strong.
The main character of this story also carefully cultivated his image, so everyone would take him seriously.
Okay, it's definitely not like the games then, because Kiryu didn't cultivate shit. That man is a goof. He can call himself Yakuza all he wants, but that man is a fucking goof.
That is why I'm looking into upgrading myself. In order for me to become more dependable, it's necessary I change my appearance. Don't you agree?
I like this option better.
Attitude? So that's what takes priority? Oh, could it be? I apologize. Please forget what I said about upgrading my appearance. It seems I had the completely wrong idea. At one point, the main character of the book says, "Can't have people think I ain't cool." Until then, he'd put so much effort into his attire, yet he goes to raid his rival's territory wearing nothing but a shimekomi.
I'm gonna need to look up what a shimekomi is real quick, y'all. Shimekomi. Oh. Interesting. Okay. It's sort of like a more stripped back, like gi or like a karate uniform kind of thing. It's not exactly the same, but it uses less fabric and is overall a bit less restrictive, it seems. Like it mostly covers the part of your body like in your core. Like, there's not a ton of fabric on the arms or legs. It's mostly just that. But it still looks like a sort of, like, martial arts uniform.
Thanks to you, I finally understand.
Provided the images I got on Google were to be trusted. Because some of it was just, like, sumo wrestlers, and those ones were just wearing the, like, sumo wrestler loincloth kind of thing. I think that's different. I think the Shimekomi is the other one, but I'm not 100% sure.
What's most important in life is having a strong heart to stay true to your beliefs. Therefore, I will also follow what I believe in.
Why do you keep driving into the sun? Average Outer Wild encounter.
I may not appear dependable, but don't worry. I will adjust my attitude to reach maximum energy output and to increase my ammo stocks by 50%.
Hell yeah! Personality!
For some reason, I feel like going to Tartarus and raising some hell.
Fucking personality skills, dude.
Shall we conduct a raid? Oh, it's gotten so late. It doesn't seem like we'll be able to go tonight. How unfortunate. I'll just return to my room then.
And that's why...
Huh? Why did it sound like you were relishing in our suffering for a second there, Mr. Akota? No. You are actually just yapping. Oh my god, say Shonagun! Y'all, I must confess, I actually own the pillow book. I actually own a copy of the pillow book.
Yes,
Is it because I'm a connoisseur of Japanese literature? Sure, definitely. That's definitely why I own that book. And not because I really like her character in Fate Go. No, I would never do that. I would never buy a book just because I liked the character in Fate Go. That would be so silly of me to do. Why would I do that? I would never. The answer here is her favorite time in winter. How you would know that if you weren't aware of the book or the context, I don't know, but... Another day goes by. I gotta say, I love the bit where fucking Toriumi is just like, oh, you can just sit in that seat right over there. And then one of the students is just like, actually, someone sits there, and she's like, they're not there now, are they? Which is how we have Aigis next to us, and Ryoji is a seat or two up in front. Alright, will Fuka finally be available to... What the fuck? Huh? What the... Do we have a linked episode? Hold on. Oh shit! We do!
Hey there.
Huh? I'm going out with a few ladies later, but I guess some of their friends want to talk with me first. I don't know what the fuck is up with this setup for this linked episode, but yeah, why not, I guess.
Thanks.
Oh, it's just some dudes. I should have figured this was gonna happen.
It's nice to meet you. So, you said you needed to talk to me?
Yeah, keep your hands off our girlfriends.
And immediately, I cannot take this seriously.
All I've been hearing her talk about is Ryoji-kun.
With the fucking heart emoji in the text box. You can't make this shit up.
Yeah, you need to stop talking to every girl you see.
You know what, you three? Skill issue. Skill issue.
Oh, sorry. I actually have no idea which girls you're talking about. There's been too many that have come up to me.
Is this a joke to you?
I'm sorry if I offended you, but I haven't made any moves on anyone. I just invited them out for a bite to eat.
That's exactly what we call making a move.
That's a problem then. I've made a promise to go out with them. I can't just cancel due to my inconvenience.
That'd be the best plot twist, Amy. Best plot twist.
Quit messing with us!
This is so goofy, though.
Give me your phone. I'm gonna delete all the contact info you have.
Oh, by the way, I have taken a look at all this, and Ryoji's linked episodes are kind of specific in when you can do them. Like, you don't have super big windows on when you can. Yeah, calm the fuck down. He has no reason to do that. That's no real reason to give in to your demands anyways. Like, if what he says is to be believed, your girlfriends approached him.
You taking his side?
Yes.
Hey, it's that guy from 2F.
Hold up. Where are they going with this?
I heard he's friends with Sonata-senpai and the
Okay.
student council president. What do we do? If he tells them, then...
The way you're talking about this makes it acutely aware that you know that you're kind of in the wrong here.
Look, just stay the hell away from our girlfriends and delete them from your contacts.
Who you still haven't said who your girlfriends are.
Alright, I'll do it.
Better watch out, or he'll steal your girlfriend too.
Nah. Do you know who you're fucking talking to? Do you know who you're fucking talking to?
Sorry, I didn't mean to make trouble for you.
Well, you did. Diabolical. I think this bottom one makes the most sense for Suni.
No, considering how angry they were, I'd say I probably was at fault here. And from now on, I will ask if they have a boyfriend first before inviting them out.
I mean, that's all well and good, man, but I don't know. I still don't really think it's his fault. I don't think this one's on him.
Hey, thanks for having my back. You're very kind. What a great view. The ocean looks so beautiful.
Ryoji knows what's up. I've been vetting this view for the entire game. Like, look at that shit. That's absolutely gorgeous.
I do like seeing it from the monorail to school each morning, but it looks so different from up here. Wonder why those guys were so mad.
Kydramantic? Sidramantic? Kydramantic? I'm actually very not sure what that means.
If you
I
have a
haven't heard that one
relationship with
before.
someone, that means you like each other, right?
You would hope.
I don't think me getting in the picture would change that, would it?
And now, Ryoji, you have suddenly stumbled across the exact reason why I thought you weren't at fault in the first place.
I wonder what it means to like someone. Do you have someone like that?
Maybe. How do I want to answer this, though? That's the question. How do I want to answer this? Just go blanket yes.
Wow, that must be nice. Is it anybody I know? I wonder what you two talk about. I guess there's still a lot that I don't understand.
Someone who used to have romantic attraction, but not anymore. Oh, no. I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm very sorry to hear that, Amy. It's you. Sorry, you cannot say the words "it's you" with around me without, like, setting off my... Without me going full-on neuron activation and quoting something.
Look at the world out there.
Imaginal
People
disc.
in the city,
Say hello.
classmates in school,
It's you.
and you. I want to know more about all of it. Alright, since I dragged you into this mess today, let me make it up to you. I'll treat you to ramen. I just had some with Junpei-kun the other day.
The fact that you and Junpei are already ramen buddies, I feel like that just makes sense.
And while we're at it, maybe you can show me around town. I'd like to know what kind of places you like going to.
You know, there's this club I like going to hang out with this old monk who sits upstairs drinking himself to death. There's also the bench where I hang out with a guy who's dying of an incurable illness. There's the playground where I help this elementary school girl cope with the fact that her parents are getting divorced. There's this bookstore where I hang out with an elderly couple who lost their son in an accident. What else do I do in town? Fair enough, CD.
Welcome back.
Damn, that is insane, CD. That is redonk. Redonkadonk. Koromaru, what are you doing over here? Alright, maybe not immediately. I'm sorry! I'm so sorry! Alright, well, we can hang out with Fuka tonight, but I'm pretty sure I already finished all of the Fuka reading events.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Fuka! Wait, have we done vending machine grind yet? Can't quite remember. Yes, we have. Okay. Oh, CD, before I forget for the 20 bajillionth time, I know you're busy right now with the other stream, so tonight might not be a good night. Just Usi. Oh, right. Sorry. Whew. Sorry, Mike. I don't know what came over me there. I know you're a bit busy tonight, so it might not be the best night for it. I do have some musical tangents if you want to hear them at any point. There's literally nothing to do tonight. I have time? Okay. I guess we just rush Koromaru? Fuck it. That is a happy dog right there. That is a happy dog. Thank you, Koromaru. Wish it was me. Oh dear. Do we get another skill with Koromaru if we brush him 3 times? Is that how this works? If you brush Koromaru 3 times, you get a skill? Alright, just to check and make sure you're still here, CD. The first musical tangent I wish to offer you is that I have listened to In the Aeroplane Over the Sea a second time. So, after paying a bit more attention to various tracks and such, definitely a standout, as I think you mentioned, CD, was Holland 1945. That one was pretty goated. And then I really liked Ghost into Untitled as well. Like, that combo right there, I remember that being really good. And I do like both of the King of Carrot... I do like the King of Carrot Flowers stuff as well. So yeah, alright, cool, CD. Those were definitely my 2 favorites, I think, were Holland and Ghost. As a more broad comment on the album, it's got a very, as we've talked about last time, it has a very specific and unique sound to it. Very, very specific and unique. It sounds like I don't even know if it's like directly trying to replicate this sound, but it does sort of give me those vibes of sort of like more old-timey folk music. Like, it just in the choice of like instrumentation and stuff like that. Like, it does give me the vibes of somewhat older, old-timey folk music. And a lot of the time I think that works great. Especially on those 2 songs I just mentioned. I will say, it does lose me a little bit on the track "Oh Calmly," and I don't know, maybe if I like pay more attention to the lyrics on that one, it'll get a little bit better. But yeah, I figured it was I figured that was the case. CD. I will say, I think it's better. I think that album is at its best where it's taking that general aesthetic and adding its own, like, weird, unique twists to it. Which is why I think, like, Oh Calmly doesn't, like, quite click for me. Because it's this, like, 8-minute song that didn't... Like, at least when I listened to it, like, both of the times I've listened to it, I was, like... It didn't feel like it had a ton of, like, stylistic variation or interesting things going on. It was mostly just felt like a folksy guitar ballad all the way through. There's a bit more to the track. Okay. Anyways, I have to go EP bye. Goodbye, Amy. Thanks for sticking around. So yeah, that was my one, like, the album loses me a little bit in Oh Calmly. Though I feel like, in general, the second leg of the album is very good. Like, Holland to the end, I feel like all of that's pretty damn good. Like, with the exception of Oh Calmly, feels like it drags a bit. Oh shit! Speaking of the devil.
Yeah.
Is it just me or is that motherfucker tall? Like, hold up, how tall is he? Like, give me just a second. Another day goes by. I forgot how pale his sprites are in the original game. Motherfucker is pale. in the original game. Where's Mochizuki? Mochizuki is 179 centimeters, which makes him one of the tallest cast members, slightly behind Shinjiro. So 170, the only one who he's shorter than is Shinjiro. I feel like Shinjiro looks shorter than this guy because Shinjiro's always slouching. Or I guess was always slouching. Centimeters to inches, 179. So he is about 6'10" and a half. And he's the second tallest behind Shinjiro, who is 185 centimeters with heels. So I guess he has big platforms on his shoes, but 182 normally. So Shinjiro is almost 6 feet tall. I want you to listen to the last 10 seconds of Okamli. Okay. Interesting request, but I'll do that. Pretty much the song was done in one take on the first oh, interesting. Huh. If you listen really intently, you'll hear someone shout, "Holy shit!" This is the producer's genuine reaction. Okay, that makes the song so much better. That's so funny. Oh my god! Yukari just walked away from him! Hold up. It must suck having to transfer schools so often. Can't deny that. I should be used to it now, but it gets hard to leave new friends. Gets a little lonely, you know? So how about keeping me company for a little while? Want to grab a quick bite sometime? And then she walks away. But yeah, 8-minute song on the first try is insane work. Like I can't knock that. Yeah, I like the with that I do like the context of it, CD. But it is like, in terms of the actual listening experience of the album, it does wear on me just a little bit. I have to admit. Alright, well, how about Fuka? Okay, so Fuka is not. Oh, sorry, Mike. Sorry. That's on me. I know I've done that twice, but it won't happen. Fucking shit. It won't happen again. God damn it. We will actually have an opportunity to do a Sunday hangout session with Fuka in a couple days. So we will be doing a Sunday hangout session with Fuka. Okay. Ghost is my favorite track. I want to say, it's been a minute, CD, but I want to say the drumming really did stand out to me. I'd forgotten that you specifically mentioned the drumming, but I might have even commented on the drum, because we listened to the album during the road trip. I've mentioned a couple times. That was when I listened to it for the second time, was while we were in the car together. And I want to say I maybe even commented on the drumming while we were driving. Oh yeah, and the title track is good too. I forgot about that, but the title track is pretty cool. is good too. So Marak also mentioned really liking. Marak thought the same two songs were really good, Holland and Ghost. Like, we both really liked both of those tracks. Marak had also listened to it at least once before we listened to it in the car. And his opinion on it going into it was that it's going for something very specific, but he felt like he found it to be he found the style that they were going for to get a little bit less interesting at times. But he did really like those two tracks. I thought what they were going for was totally fine, but he seemed a little bit more like more ambivalent towards the broader sound of the album as a whole, but he did really like those two songs. I think Priest was napping. Though, I think Priest was napping when we listened to it, though. I'm not gonna lie. I think, from what I gathered, I think Whiskers was more, I don't think you truly understand how impressive Priest's napping skills are, CD. Like, we were blasting music at times during that car, and Priest slept through the entire thing. It was hilarious. I think Whiskers was a little bit more in line with Marak's opinions on it. I didn't personally. I'm totally alright with the sound that album is going for, even though I do recognize it's a bit of like a indie artsy folk rock kind of thing. But I think Marak was a little less keen on the album's sound just from the get-go, and there were specific tracks that he really liked off of the album. And I got a similar sense from Whiskers. That was kind of the opinions from the car. Maybe I'll check in with him about that though, see if that's still what they think. But that actually allows me to segue quite nicely, because there is another album that I listened to for the second time on the road trip with the Empire's Gang. And that album is self-titled System of a Down. Do I need to talk with Nozomi? Do I fucking need to talk with Nozomi? Wait. Please, Mamoru. Please be available. Please. Yeah! Thank you for saving me from having to hang out with Nozomi. It made great driving music. So, on System of a Down, I paid a bit more attention to I'm gonna call it the S run. Sugar Suggestion Spider. All great stuff. That was a very strong highlight of the album. I think I have less specific things to say about System of a Down, because I already liked it quite a bit the first time I listened to it, so my opinions didn't change too much between the two listens. Oh, and then I did listen. I paid a bit more attention to Pluck this time as well, and that one was quite good. I still will say, I think Soil and People are those two songs you started me off on. Those still might be my favorite songs on the album. And I really like the opening track, Sweet Pea, as well. But yeah, both Marak agreed on this as well. Mad props to Surge. Like, that is god tier vocals on that album. Like, actually insane to hear that. Like, actually insane to hear a singer that good on, like, metal tracks. It's so cool. It's actually so cool. Okay, we're gonna grow closer. All right, cool.
This is so good. I am so lucky I get to eat such amazing food.
I think he did, CD. I think he did. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure he did. Actually, I want to touch on that because the circumstances under which we listened to that System of a Down album were super weird. For context, we left it as we listened to that album as we were leaving New Orleans. So we had just spent the day in New Orleans the previous day, and that morning we were leaving New Orleans. And so we were listening to this album as we were driving through like full on like swamp marsh territory. Like there's one part of this drive that I distinctly remember where we were on this like bridge and there was like mangrove forest on one side and just like open water on this big ass lake on the other. And I don't know why, but it was like a really cool setting to listen to that album in. Like I wouldn't really think of like, I wouldn't like listen to System of the Down and be like, yeah, I want to listen to this in a swamp. But it worked. It really worked for some reason.
Should I bring some home? If I do, I'd have to pay for it.
That's so real. Aw, man. Good food, but I have to pay for it. So real, Mamoru. So real. Do it. That's actually the answer. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I will. It feels wrong being the only one who gets to eat.
Yeah, I will say, of those two albums that we listened to, the Empire's Gang liked the System of the Down album. Like, as a whole, they liked that album more than the Neutrimo Hotel one. Like, everyone was vibing with the System of the Down album. Yeah, we also listened to Twin Fantasy. That one was super interesting because I gotta say, so we drove through Texas on our way back, right? And I gotta say, I wasn't the biggest fan of Texas's scenery. It felt like really, really oppressive, but in this very kind of uncomfortable way. The part we were driving through was very like desolate, but in kind of an uncomfortable way. Like it was like all farmland and windmills, but everything just felt like it was bearing down on you in this really uncomfortable way. And I usually don't mind windmills. Like we drove through other wind farms in other like states, and I was like, yeah, this is chill. I'm all right with this. For whatever reason, I just was not vibing with the scenery of Texas, but Twin Fantasy made it so much better. Twin Fantasy was keeping me sane during that part of the drive.
Oh, by the way, about my mom. She's gonna be out of the hospital soon. Just when I was finally getting the hang of taking care of everyone myself. And guess what else? My teammates offered to help me with the kids too.
Okay, that's actually so sweet. That's actually so nice.
My sister up from preschool. I guess everyone's been worried about me. And there I was. Total tunnel vision.
And you
trying
get
to do everything on my own.
Tunnel vision.
In the end, maybe it was my fault the team couldn't work together.
It sure was. What? We're going even though both of these options give you the same number of points, we're going bottom option.
Honestly, that's reassuring to hear from you. I feel a lot better about everything, now that I know how everyone really feels. I'm having fun just running laps. My body feels light as a feather now. Oops, guess I kind of started rambling there. Sorry, but I gotta get going. Take it easy. And don't forget,
I'm with you in the dark.
I'm only able to focus on training again because you had my back. I feel great, so thanks, buddy.
I love that. That was a good social link. That was a good one. Speaking of music tangents.
Later.
Brown chicka brown, brown chicka brown, chicka brown, chicka brown, brown. I actually still have more music tangents, by the way, CD, but it sounds like you have one too, so I'll let you take a turn. Junpei behavior. You sure? Mine is quite long? Okay. Okay. I have like a bunch of short ones. Just a bunch of music I started listening to recently that I have just some like short things to say. It might be Hang Out with Ken night? Let me take a look real quick. Anything specific we want to do? The game recommends cooking with Yukari, but we've already cooked with Yukari multiple times. I don't think we're gonna get anything else out of it. Yeah, okay. How about Ken? Okay, yeah. We can hang out with Ken.
This character really drinks a lot of alcohol.
Nice. Okay. So, this is an album I actually listened to around the same time as I listened to System of a Down and Neutral Milk Hotel for the first time. So I listened to it like in the same 24 hours as those ones. But I didn't have time to talk about it before I left. And this is an album called Bonito Generation by Quero Quero Bonito, which is an artist that I knew literally one of their songs, and it was kind of like a meme jokey song until I literally listened to this album kind of on a whim because I just saw their name pop up one day and I was like, fuck it, why not? So the song I knew about before this album is called Flamingo. You might have heard it before. It's this funny little, like, it is very hard to describe their style, but it sounds like it's a joke. Their song sounds like a joke. Their style sounds like it's a joke. It's not, really, but yeah, the Flamingo song. So I listened to a full album from them, and I gotta say, it was kind of gas. It was actually pretty gas. They have this weird, like, mashup of, like, J-pop and dubstep, and, like, EDM music a little bit, too. And they've got this thing going on with the way they write lyrics that I find to be quite interesting, in that they're talking about, like, they're talking about events and things that happen to you when you get older, using very, like, juvenile language, if that makes sense. Which creates these very interesting dynamics in their lyrics, where the lyrics sound juvenile, but they're about, like, they're oftentimes, like, sort of, like, covering up themes that are more indicative of, like, more, not necessarily mature themes, that word carries with it certain connotations, but just stuff that isn't usually the topic, like the subject matter of, like, songs that are delivered in that sort of, like, juvenile way, which I find to be a very interesting dynamic. Like, it's this sort of very, like, plain, direct speak about topics that you usually obfuscate more. And I very much liked this album. I thought it was great. I thought it was very, very fun. It's fun. It's high energy. All the songs are a bop. They're all just fun to listen to because the style is so eccentric. And it's just a blast. It's a blast, honestly. I guess if I were to recommend one song to listen to off of the album for anybody who's interested in checking it out, I really like the opening track, Waking Up. I think that one is a lot of fun. I think it's very, it does a great job, like, encapsulating a lot of the things I like about it. Like, a lot of stylistic variation, drawing sonic influences from a lot of different places. The sort of lyrical stuff I was talking about. And it, in spite of the fact that it's delivered like that, it hits home in a lot of really interesting ways for me. So, yeah. That's a good track on there. I like, honestly, I think overall, I like the second half of the album a little better than the first. Like, Break and Lip Slap are really good. Trampoline and Picture This as well. Those two are quite good. So, yeah. It's just a very fun and unique experience that I wasn't expecting, and I could not be happier about it.
When you grow up, are you going to drink alcohol too? But don't they say it's sometimes necessary to drink for work?
No. Ken. We got it.
And that sometimes it's hard to say no. Being an adult is all about taking the shots you're given.
Oh, that's right. Hold up. Japan has very weird, like, workplace drinking cultures. Like, it's, like, actively hard to refuse drinking when you... Yeah, okay, hold up. Ken actually might have a point here. Because Japan has a very, like, unique or very interesting workplace drinking culture. Okay, I think Ken might have a point here.
Oh, I just made a pun, didn't I?
Did you? Oh, yeah, he totally did. Thanks for the bingo square, Ken.
Alcohol has a very mature feeling about it, doesn't it? I don't think I'm a fan of all the rowdy parties, but having a nice glass does look kind of cool.
Ken is interested in alcohol for the right reasons. Ken is interested in alcohol so he can aura farm. It's like, I don't feel the need to participate. I don't feel the need to get drunk, participate in all this rowdy behavior, but I will be drinking alcohol to aura farm. That's what I'm hearing right now.
Speaking of, remember that bar scene? Wow, it's late. Watching those bonus clips took longer than I thought.
Hell yeah, use a skill point.
It's about time I head to bed. Good night.
Alright, so it looks like we still got another rank up before we can get Ken's personality skill. Fucking personality skills. It's so amusing. Oh my god, I bet it does.
Hey there.
We'll just go morning. Not like Suni to read too far into things. Uh-oh. He's learning from Junpei? That's not good.
Much obliged.
Alright. That's getting a Junpei explain yourself. That is getting a Junpei explain yourself. Dog. I think that ship has sailed. I thought you were fully committed to Chidori or whatever, dog.
Let's get on with today's lesson.
Oh god. Oh no. Canon event status interrupted. Great minds think alike. I was like, how could I make a good joke about the canon event thing? And I couldn't come up with anything, so thanks for picking up the slack on that one, CD. Thanks for picking up the ball on that one. Oh shit! Bambi review. Alright, awesome. Mistakes. I do like when the opening track is super airy or semi-theatrical. Yeah, no, I think I would absolutely agree with you there, CD. It's a very good tone setter for an opening track. I might rank it a little bit higher than that, but it grew on me it has just slowly grown on me as I've listened to that album more and more. Like when I started listening to it, I was just like, okay, that's just it's a nice opening track, but I didn't really feel the need to like revisit it a ton. But as I listened to the album more, I came to love Mistakes more and more. So I might rank it a little bit higher than that, but I think I agree with all the reasons why you enjoy it. Oh my god, he's talking about Hamon. Okay, here's a fun little thing. When he says the Shinto concept ibuki, meaning breath and inner strength, you can kind of tell, like, very often when you see the isolated syllable ki in Japanese, there's like a dedicated character for that, and it does usually refer to like strength of spirit. It was one of the first kanji I learned too. And it's just stuck with me because you see it pop up a lot. Okay. 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 You know what's funny? In spite of the fact that he's just talking about absolute nonsense, I feel like Edogawa is the only teacher in this entire school who it actually feels like he's giving a lesson. This is the only person in this entire school who feels like he's actually giving a lesson and not just talking about random shit. Time flies.
As such.
Dum bum dum bum 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 bum. I could say it right now. It's not the time. I would agree with that on Anxious. Yeah, it is. It does have a verse, chorus, verse. Yeah, it's got a more standard structure, but it sounds just so sick. It's just such a good sounding song. And you know, I love the lyrics too. It's hardly the only song that's written about anxiety, but you know.
Hey, Takeba.
You hardly ever miss student council meetings. I've been looking all over for you.
Did someone ask you to come find me?
Well, yeah. I'm not a member or anything, but still.
Ah, well. Sorry about that.
You've been pretty busy, huh? What with the class trip and all. It's for both second and third years, so I imagine you have your hands full too.
The class trip. Even if I did go, I'd only spoil the fun.
Wait, you're not thinking of skipping the trip, are you? You can't do that. That's not an option.
Hmm?
You know, I've been meaning to talk to you.
About what?
Well, honestly, you're not the easiest person to relate to, but I lost my dad too. And I know what that's like.
Takeba.
So I've decided I don't want our friendship to be over. I'm going to be more upfront with you from now on.
there she is.
Oh fuck, it's this guy.
I've been looking everywhere for you.
Huh? Ryoji-kun? Why are you up here?
Huh? Weren't you looking for Miss President too? I was doing the same thing. Some guy asked me to find her. He said if I didn't, the class trip might get canceled.
Odagiri-kun. He'll hit up anyone in arm's reach for a favor.
In any case, looks like I found you. And I have to say, you're quite stunning.
Oh
Maybe
god.
we could go out sometime? I know this place on the top floor of a 5-star hotel.
Dude. Why? It took like 3 days for this guy to get as or more heinous than Junpei.
The restaurant up there has a view of the city nightscape that's almost as breathtaking as you.
Nightscape?
Senpai, you better head back to the meeting.
Oh, right.
Thank you, Yukari, for defusing the situation.
Thank you for coming to find me. For now, I'd better see to my duties.
Hey, she left without giving me an answer.
Probably for the best.
For now, huh? I don't like the sound of that.
Well, how about you, Yukari-san? Care to join me for dinner?
Okay. Yeah, I'd say I'd say that's yeah, that's a decent. I'd probably rate Doubt around the same.
I know this place on Shirakawa Boulevard. Ow.
Ryoji, you need to learn when to shut up sometimes. Like, you actually need to learn when to just hush. Are Yukari's? Oh, fuck. Yuko is available today. Yukari, are you good?
Hey.
Please. Okay. We can hang out with Yukari, and to be honest, we probably should hang out with Yukari. I'm going to check around real quick and make sure there's nothing else more pressing. But we are so fucking far behind on Yukari, it's not even fucking funny. Yuko... I can't remember. Can we rank up with Yuko yet? Okay. We are ready to keep going with Yuko's social link, but... Strength rank 9. This is when they recommend Koromaru for a walk. Oh, right. I think I was thinking about waiting to finish up Yuko's event until... Oh, that's right! Because she has the walking event super late in the the game that you can take advantage of as well. Right, that's how this one works. Okay, yeah. All right, cool. So we'll go hang out with Yukari today, I think. Okay. I do get the hype for Bambi. It took a few listens for Bambi to click with me, I think. Like, I always liked it, but it took a few listens for it to really, truly click with me. And I also just adore the lyrics on that song. I think it's a very well-written song, so that's part of it. Like, here, what are some of my favorite, I haven't been much myself, and I feel like my friends are being pulled through this hell. I'm feeling like you could call it living, if you could call it living. So brash and unforgiving, ruled by the vibe I'm bringing, serving myself. Oh, and that's the other thing I really like about this song is the vocal delivery. Like, I genuinely adore the vocal delivery on this, and the final, like, leg of the track where the different verses are sort of, like, overlapping with each other is so cool. So, I very much see the hype for Bambi, but it is all right if it's it's not quite your cup of tea. Like, the lyrics a little bit remind me of a more, how do I put this? A more, like, contemplative version of, like, Just, if that makes sense. I know, this might be a bit of a reach for you, CD. This might be a bit of a reach for you. But it's like, it's a more mellow, contemplative version of, like, the vibes that I get from Just. Like, Just is a very, like, it drives that point home very aggressively. Bambi is more like a contemplative version of that. Like a more self-reflective, contemplative version of that idea. I don't know if you'll agree with me on that. And it's totally fine if you don't see the vision. But that's just like a thought I had. So yeah, Yukari for today. Do we have the Lover's Persona right now? I think we do. Yeah, we do. Sick.
Drugstore before we head home.
Admittedly, CD,
Be a little longer.
you have a point with that, but I do also like the way it's delivered in Bambi. Yeah. That was a good one, CD. Did I close? Oh no, here it is. Here's Yukari's.
Phone call.
Cool.
Oh. Hello? Yeah? What? So, get to the point already, huh? That's not funny.
Why even try? Good song, however, I do think this sounds a bit similar to one of my favorites on the album, so it does get a little knocked. Also, I'm sorry to hit you with all the 8 out of the 10s. The first half of the album is just all 8 out of 10s, but I promise the back is more varied.
What? How do you think that would make Dad feel?
Oh, I feel like I instantly know where this is going.
Fine. Do whatever you want. Just don't call me again. Sorry.
And are you okay is the correct option here.
Oh, yeah. I'm fine.
Oh, I cut off that end.
You know who I was on the phone with, right? Yeah. It was my mom.
I mean, at least she realizes how obvious it was.
She says she wants to get remarried. I don't really care if she wants to get married again. What I can't stand is how she chose to live her life. Running away from things, jumping from guy to guy. I don't think that's fair to my dad. Sorry. I'm okay now. Really. Thanks. I'll never be like her. I'll never give up standing on my own 2 feet. Running away from your problems by clinging on to others is the worst thing you can do. I've decided I'll make it through on my own. I'll show her that I can be happy that way.
Yes, think it over. Okay, I will say this. Think It Over was for the longest time my least favorite song on the album. That is no longer the case. I don't know why it didn't click with me originally, but for the longest time, it was the most it was my most overlooked track on the album, and it was it was when I started paying attention more to Think It Over that I promoted the album to an S tier album. Like, I originally had it at like a high A+, and it was when I started paying more attention to Think It Over that I upgraded the album to an S rank.
For some reason, I feel like I can tell you anything.
I do really like this dynamic between the protagonist and Yukari, where it feels like there's this really comfortable sense of solidarity that they have. I don't know if, yeah, I like that about interactions between these two.
Let's head back now. I'll do the rest of my shopping some other day.
In a very interesting way, like, and Persona doesn't do this super well, super often, but it like the protagonist feels more human in the like Yukari social links than I think they do a lot of the time. Like it feels like there's an actual sense of solidarity between two different individuals. As much as I like a lot of the other social links, they do sometimes have a tendency to feel like the character is just talking at the protagonist. I feel like Yukari's is a little bit better about not doing that. When she's in social link form, when she's in just hang out around the dorm form, that is all out the window for some reason. I don't get it.
It's you.
Oh, also, I forgot to say this. I think I'd rank Why Even Try a little bit higher than that. No, like particular reason on that one. I just vibe with it. I just vibe with it. Yes! Oh, I'm so glad you like Bubbles. I'm so glad you like Bubbles. I don't know if you remember this. This is one of the oldest recommendations I had to you that has gone unfulfilled for so long. I mentioned Bubbles like actual years ago. Maybe not years plural ago, but at least a year or two ago. I've brought up Bubbles so many times, CD. I've brought up Bubbles so many times. Like, first I recommended it back when I first started listening to the album, and I brought it up again back when I was listening to, I'm blanking on it. Hail to the Thief. I don't know if you remember this, but I compared Bubbles favorably to, what's it called? We Suck Young Blood on Hail to the Thief, because I think Bubbles does what that song was trying to do a lot better with that, like, much higher energy portion in the middle. I think Bubbles just gets the contrast better, like, than We Suck Young Blood does. Like, it just, it's an actual jump. Like, there's so much contrast between the more, like, ephemeral floaty qualities of the rest of the track and that really aggressive outburst in the middle, which I think makes it, like, I think it executes on that idea so much better than We Suck Young Blood does. So, I brought it up back when I was listening to The Hail to the Thief, and I brought it up, like, literally a year or two ago when I first started listening to Bambi. Ooh, do we have Akihiko TV to watch? Can we watch TV with Akihiko? I think there's like a Chihiro dog walking event you can do tonight, but that's not super important for me because I already have Chihiro maxed out. Let's check this real quick. Yeah. So let's see if Akihiko. Yes. Okay, you get. Yes. Honestly, it's a lot of fun. Golden, I already knew you liked that song, yes. Alright, Akihiko watching.
this fight, each side had one win and one loss. A serious all-or-nothing match. And the fact that they were lifelong rivals only helped them push each other to the top. Do you have anyone you'd consider a rival? Well, good. Make sure you don't lose to them.
You know what? Kazushi likes to act like he's my rival. Kazushi is not my rival. Mamoru is a good rival character. Mamoru is a goated rival character. Kazushi, not so much. I don't dislike Kazushi. I should make that abundantly clear. I don't dislike Kazushi. But he doesn't hit as a rival character in the same way Mamoru does.
They must be pretty good if they're on your radar. Kinda makes me want to see how I'd fare against them.
God, I fucking love Akihiko.
Anyways, you'd have to be really lucky to find a partner like that. All the athletes from the other schools avoid me. So it's tough finding an opponent to spar with. And I don't think a longtime childhood friend is quite the same thing as a rival. But hey, the world is a big place. I'll just keep polishing my skills until I find the right person. Sorry, we were supposed to be relaxing, but I just ended up talking the whole time. Let's do this again. I'll put on some real good matches then.
Nice. We are really racking up the use of skill points today.
I didn't notice the time. Before you go to sleep, you want to crack a raw egg for some protein first?
What the fuck? What the fuck? What is that dialogue line? Huh? Oh my god, you were doing so well, Persona, but that's some of the goofiest shit I've ever heard. Though, admittedly, raw eggs are safe to eat in Japan, and it's actually fairly common to eat raw eggs in Japan. Yuko, Yukari, and Fuka. So we are going to be hanging out with Fuka today. Huh? Interestingly enough, yeah, that's a fair point, CD. Passenger's another one that's grown on me though, so I would suggest giving it a bit more of a listen. Like it's on the subtler side. It's on the subtler side, but I do think there's more meat to be had in that song than initially seems on the surface. I will say at this point, it is probably, I would rank it a little bit lower than a lot of the other songs on the album, but I do think that there's more meat to that song than you would initially think. It's on the subtler side, and you gotta meet it halfway. I fucking love Fuka's, like, shawl, or whatever the, like, little, like... Is that a mantle, maybe? Is that a mantle or a shawl? What the fuck is a mantle? Mantle clothing. Okay, I think that's a mantle. I think that's a mantle. What's a shawl, then? Shawl. You know, it kind of could also be a shawl. Whatever. Is Fuka also a music nerd? Back half is pretty goated. Though again, there are a few songs where, like, I'd recommend just give them a little bit more time and see if they grow on you. Because originally, this is an album that climbed up the ranks a lot for me as I listened to it more and more. So not to say you'll have the same experience with that, but yeah, just I would yeah. That's about all I have to say. There's a lot of your rankings I would definitely agree with, but there are there's a handful of them where I definitely bump it up a point or two. So yeah. But I'm very glad that you enjoyed the album. I'm very glad. Interesting. Sure. I think that's fine.
Why, certainly.
I mean, like, inherently, eating food is a very multifaceted sensory experience. It is, of course, primarily, like, taste and smell, and honestly, feel, too, because texture is a huge part of food, but there is a sonic component to it as well, I think. It doesn't necessarily accompany every type of food, but there's something to be said there.
All right.
Yeah, no, I mean, eating is kind of eating is a process that really involves all of the senses, if you think about it. Like, taste and smell are the two biggest ones, but the look of food is important, the mouthfeel of food is important, the sounds, as Fuka has... Sound is maybe the least important of the different senses, I think, for food, but it's still, it's still there. Why do I share, like, all of Fuka's hobbies? I don't understand. Like, I just gotta go, hold on. I just gotta go mark off Fuka's me for real, real quick. Like,
Oh, welcome back.
like I seriously do. Oh, Aegis. It might be fun to hang out with Aegis tonight, unless we have something super pressing to do. I do need to get, I'm a little bit behind where I want it to be right now. We should still be fine, but I am a little bit behind. Yeah, I guess looks like the way to go. And then, okay, cool. We have one more social link we'll be doing tomorrow morning, and then we'll be getting to the event that I wanted to get to. At this point, it looks like I will be streaming a little later than I had hoped, but I think that's okay. I'm still vibing at the very least.
Yes.
Shit. I have to harvest food first? Hold on. I hope this doesn't fuck things up too much. I don't know when the game told me I could harvest this. Great vegetables. What do I might need to... Oh, geez. I need to buy more shit. Whew, glad we still had at least one, because otherwise tonight would have been unoptimal.
Yes. Oh, very puzzling. The plants seem much livelier than they did when we started. Do you suppose they're happy that you are tending to them?
I'm gonna go with top option here.
Fascinating. There's no data on this, but it seems like you understand them.
Like, to be honest, I don't think we... I think there is evidence to suggest that plants are more responsive to their environments than we usually give them credit for. Whether or not that's an effect that can be observed that instantaneously, I don't know, but it's definitely not something I'd want to dismiss outright.
Hello, plants. I will be tending to you as well this time. Don't worry, I'll make sure to decrease my pressure output.
Now, you see, I guess I would be worried if you said that to me.
But if anything starts hurting, just raise your left hand. Or rather, your left leaf. I had some prior knowledge of plants, but this was my first time observing them directly. These little seeds and buds in the earth can morph and change so quickly. Is this proof that they are living as well?
would like to watch these plants grow and document this experience for my records. I will tend to them with my full power.
Maybe, like, not all of your power.
This took more time.
All of your powerful in the metaphorical sense, but a fraction of your power in the physical sense.
I will need to run more simulations to ensure there are no delays next time. It's gotten late. We should head back now.
I'm not that bad, I make mistakes. Sometimes mistakes. Sometimes mistakes.
Hey, listen!
So that's right. The event that we are leading up to is the school trip. Those of you who have watched enough anime may be beginning to see why I called this stream what I did.
In this section,
Oh, so this guy's just a Japanese nationalist. Okay, cool.
yes, precisely.
Isn't this the same fucker who, like, didn't report that a student was literally missing earlier in the game? Why does this guy still have his job? Like, genuine. Not only is he just a piece of fucking work, he also just is a highly irresponsible person. Okay, so technically speaking, we could hang out with Fuka today. But there is one big problem with hanging out with Fuka today. One major problem with hanging out with Fuka today. And that major problem is that if I hang out with Fuka today, she will advance to rank 9. And those who have been with me long enough on Persona know what that means. Now, the problem is that immediately after the school trip is when Mitsuru's social link unlocks. And so I want to be very careful about when I do Fuka's, because I basically want to try and do her stuff like back to back. So I'm thinking that I may just go ahead and rank up Yukari instead for today. Yeah, probably that will be what I do. I could finish Odagiri's event, Odagiri's social link, but I think I'll also abstain from that because having him around just means that there's a little bit more. He's generally available on days that some other people aren't, so having him around just gives us a little bit more flexibility in when we can do certain things. So we're gonna keep his event unfinished for now, which means that the one that it makes the most sense to hang out with is Yukari. Now, unfortunately, we are getting into the later portions of the game where I can't be quite as, like, free with, like, confidant roulettes, which is why, noticeably, I haven't done a single one this entire time, because the routing has been more specific. They just finished the Black Parade. Nice. How was Famous Last Words? I have to ask. Wow, wow.
I don't know about the net cafe. Why don't we go someplace else? Wait, let me see how much money I have. Oh no! Where's my wallet? Did I drop it?
How could you, Siri? How could you?
I had it when I pulled out my train pass. Wait, someone bumped into me outside the station. Sorry, I'm gonna go back there and look around. It'll just take a minute.
No, 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 don't you dare, CD! No, 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 no.
Make sure you wait right here, okay? I'll be fine, so don't come after me. Stay right there, you got it?
You are... Alright.
What'd you say? You better shut your mouth, bitch!
Okay.
If you don't behave, you'll lose more.
I fucking knew it.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
We've got no business with a measly buddy. If you don't want to get hurt, then get lost.
The hell? You're asking for a beatdown!
Oh wait, do we actually get our ass kicked?
Thanks.
This is a weird event. What?
That was a little intense, though. You didn't have to beat them up so badly.
Oh, we kicked ass. What?
Hey, why'd you come after me? Didn't I say to wait? Did you think I needed saving? I'm not helpless, you know? I got my wallet back by myself. I didn't need your help.
Oh god, that bottom option is heinous. That bottom option is not great. Yeah, the correct choice here is just to say sorry.
Don't apologize. I should be the one saying sorry. And thank you. I'll just go on ahead. I'm alright now. Sorry again. See you.
Huh. I hope they bring that back up.
Welcome back.
I'm not 100% like unsatisfied with that event, but it feels like there's some unresolved tension that I hope they bring back up. And Yukari lashes out a little bit, worried that she thinks that we think she couldn't do it on her own. That's okay. That's decent character building. We apologize. She's just like, nope, I'm sorry. Lash out a little bit. I was in the wrong. I should be thanking you. And then there was just like, it felt like it didn't fully come to a conclusion. So I hope they bring it back. That's all I'm going to say. I hope they don't just like just let that be. I hope we come back around to that.
Huh? Yes.
Dog. Junpei, Ken has like an order of magnitude more emotional maturity than you. I don't.
No.
Alright, honestly, I'm not sure there's anything major that we can do tonight. Yeah, not really. We've already finished Fuka's stuff. Yeah, so it's just computer time. What? What? This is something you have to learn how to do through a fucking... Oh my... What? What? Why now? Huh? Okay. Cool, I guess. I don't even know when I'm gonna have the opportunity to like practice that or put it into use, though. Whatever. It's school trip time! Oh shit, animated cutscene. Let's fucking go.
Kyoto, huh? That's so cliche.
Huh? You're not a fan? I'd say it's a beautiful city to make some good memories in while we're still young.
Hey, I can
Man,
read
is that
those
really
kanji
the first
now.
thing you think? It makes you sound like an old geezer when you say that kind of stuff.
I mean, they literally just say Kyoto, but...
Thank goodness. She actually made it.
Very interesting that they chose that of all times to be a place to have an animated cutscene, but I'm not upset about it. It was a nice little thing. Ooh. I'm liking this melody.
And here we are.
I mean, I know it's just trying to like evoke the scent. I think it's probably trying to evoke, what's it called, like the shamisen or whatever, but
Whoa, nice place.
Yeah, this part of town is pretty fancy.
Hey, what's that umbrella for?
want to get under it.
Ah, I see. So that's the style here in Kyoto, huh? So, which way to the geishas? You think we can ask them?
This motherfucker.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Hope it's not too pricey.
These motherfuckers.
Keep dreaming, Junpei.
First of all, it would be expensive. I can almost guarantee it.
The stone area outside is filled with water. Is this one of those open-air hot springs I've heard about?
I think so, yeah.
No, I guess a bath wouldn't be so out in the open like this.
Oh, shit.
Come on, don't lie to her.
Okay, so I was being incredibly stupid there. I actually did not mean to do that. I actually very much did not mean to do that.
Probably somewhere cool like another country, I bet. Kyoto's so typical, don't you think?
Sorry guys, that one's on me. I just was not, like, that's a very good point. And in fact, while I was, like, I just kind of assumed that was the hot springs. Because it just kind of, like, aesthetically looks like it. And I was like, why do they have just windows out to the hot springs right there? And then I clicked. I was like, I guess that's what this is.
Me? A trip. Did we even have one?
How do you not know? That's an event most people tend to remember.
It is?
Alright, you can all chat later. You're blocking the hallway. Girls, your rooms are that way. Go on and get yourselves unpacked.
You heard her.
Junpei! Huh?
We'll see you later then.
Why did you say it like that?
See you later, dude.
Yes, I shall see you later, Yukari-san.
None? Oh my fucking god.
Okay, enough of this. I guess you're with us. Junpei, guy's room.
Man.
Oh, fucking hell. Cinema? Did you miss the fact that her dad died? Like, it was heavily publicized. Okay, this guy's with me. Okay, at least I'm not going crazy. Okay, so, shockingly, very important thing I need to do right now, which is buy souvenirs and things at the vending machine, because this is missable, and I don't want to have to reset.
Anything catch your eye?
Just restores. Just buy like one of each, because these aren't great healing items, but we'll go ahead and buy one of each. Primarily just in case I need them for a fucking quest. But also, just in case. There's also apparently a vending machine that we need to buy stuff from, but I'm genuinely not seeing it. Okay. Where the fuck? There's supposed to be a vending machine. Oh shit, it's Nozomi!
Well, look who we have here. Is the Kyoto cuisine to your liking? Honestly speaking, I have little interest in the plant-based fare they have going on here. I sampled the food the souvenir shop had to offer, but I find myself unimpressed.
This motherfucker.
Hey there.
What?
Hey there.
Huh?
I tried my hand at sneaking out, but still got caught. Well, guess we ought to head to our room now. Come on, let's hustle. Or else Miss Toriyumi might get pissed at us.
Hey, what's up? Uh-huh.
Okay. Real quick. Ooh, there it is. There's the vending machine. And we're gonna buy one of each of these. Is it this durians? This might be one of them. That might be one of the things we needed.
Oh, but you know what? I want to sample the local food, hit the hot springs, shop for souvenirs. Oh, and I'm a pro at pillow fights. I sling them so fast they'll never see it coming.
Based Yuko. Based Yuko.
Then, after lights out, we girls get together and gush about who we like. And this year, I've got a lot to say. Oh, by the way, have you checked out this vending machine?
Yuko is not subtle. In a very endearing, like, not in a, like, she's trying really hard to be subtle and she's failing. She's just, Yuko just doesn't bother with subtlety.
You don't really see these drinks back home. Maybe I should buy some as a souvenir.
Is that the game's way of telling, like, that? I honestly, like, if I didn't have a guide, I would not know that there are missable quest items in this vending machine. But there are, and that's cursed.
Honestly, staying at an inn like this doesn't feel much different from our everyday dorm life. I think I'll just have to
guess?
Hopefully my run tomorrow proves to be more exciting.
Yeah, that's very Akihiko. Man, you don't even have voice acting. You can shut the fuck up. Can we go up to the 3rd floor? I guess so. Oh, shit. Oh shit, it's Misturu.
Oh, it's you. If you want to know more about the trip, you can find the details in the itinerary over there.
CD, you missed a pretty funny interaction with Yuko. It's not a huge deal or anything, but I would suggest going back and checking it out if you'd like. Okay, whatever. I don't know what's up with that girl. Okay, we got one of each of these already, so we should be good to go. Shinsengumi. Alright, fair enough. Missed opportunity to say Yuko back through the VOD to watch it. Alright, let me go mark off name puns. That is a good one, though. I'm kind of upset that I didn't get a chance. I mean, we've had an opportunity to like, chat with most of the, like, social links and stuff. But I feel like some are, like, very conspicuously missing. Like, Yuko is just chilling right there. But, like, I don't think we've seen Chihiro. I don't think we've seen, Keisuke. I don't think we've seen, no Chihiro, no Keisuke, no Hidetoshi. Is there anywhere I'm missing? Oh, hold on. Here's these two.
Yo, what's up? Check this out. The hot spring's over there, right? Now, if you consider how the garden is fenced...
You seriously trying to peep? You do know you can get arrested for that, right?
So is the hot spring out there, or is it not? Oh, is it just like on the other side of the wall or something? I'm getting very confused.
Of course not. I'm not stupid. Just imagine the steamy paradise beyond the garden fence.
Shut the fuck up, Kenji.
Close your eyes and focus. Then you'll see everything inside your mind.
Give it up, you idiot. No way you can see a damn thing like...
Give up? Never. Nothing is impossible. And you call yourself an athlete? Where's your spirit? You're the only one holding yourself back. You gotta push your limits to succeed.
Never thought I'd see the day you'd teach me something about sportsmanship.
Do not take this lesson. 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 Whatever. Yeah, we got a chance to talk to Nozomi of all people, but like several other like people you would normally like see around the school and around town are just fucking like just missing. Where are you guys? Anyways, I think that's all we have to do today, so we're gonna go to the Fuji one. CD, what makes you think that? Persona would never do something like that. Persona would never. It's not like they had 2 separate scenes in a hot spring in Persona 4. That would be crazy. Oh shit, this is actually kind of dope. Hold on. Okay, that was actually pretty cool. Like, I have not seen Persona do that visually before. That was actually really cool. Very picturesque camera angle for Persona right there.
We don't want to miss curfew. Not to mention, Shijo Street will be crawling with drunks and couples the longer we stay.
The fuck is Shijo Street? Hold on. Shijo Street, Kyoto. Shijo Street runs in the center of Kyoto, Japan, from east to west through the commercial center of the city. Shijo literally means 4th Avenue of Heian-kyo, the ancient capital. Okay, interesting. It's like a very heavily like commercial district part of town. Gotcha.
Why are you so concerned about me? It was our fight that brought us together, and now that fight is over.
Bestie, is it?
We have no common goal, no enemy to defeat. You have no reason to associate with me anymore.
I know what they're going for with your character, but I feel like we've made it very clear that our fight is not necessarily over.
You don't have to be hurtful about this.
We've reached our conclusion. Why should we keep fighting?
I don't know. Maybe the really ominous stuff Ikutsuki was saying about the fall, the end days.
Everything I believed in was a lie. And in the end,
The super powerful shadow that came back together after we defeated the fucking Arcana? I don't know.
You couldn't protect someone important to you? Is that what you're trying to say? You said you wanted to atone for the Kirijo group's past, but that's not true. You were really only fighting to protect your father.
That's right. I fought to protect him, and look what happened. I was blinded by my trust for Ikutsuki, and fell right into his trap. There was nothing I could do. My father bore the burden of responsibility entirely on his own, and ever since that incident, he looked like he was dead inside. I fought so he could be free of the shame and guilt weighing down on him. But it was all pointless. I never should have gotten involved. Am I wrong?
That caught me so off guard.
Sorry, but we don't know that for sure yet.
I don't care. That's canonical Mitsuru slander. It's not even really slander, but I'm taking the opportunity to mark that bingo square off anyways.
You know, I used to live around here. After my dad died, my mom spent all her time throwing herself at random men. I couldn't stand seeing that side of her. So I used to come out here to the riverbank to get away. At that point, believing in my dad was all I had.
Your father only did what he thought was best.
He was involved in dangerous work, but in the end, he fought to make things right. He believed the shadows needed to be stopped, even if it meant losing his life. That's why I choose to fight. I'm going to destroy the Dark Hour and finish what my dad started.
Finish what he started.
That's all I can do. That we can do, right, Mitsuru-senpai?
Takeba. You're right. It's not over just yet. We're going to see this through to the end, for my father's sake, and for yours.
Senpai.
Yukari. Let's face what comes next together. Okay?
Of course. Alright, let's head on back and check out the bath.
MCR brain, nice.
The bath?
Yeah, the outdoor hot spring back at the hotel. It's really nice. Now that everything's out in the open, we have nothing left to hide.
Nothing? Well, now, this is awkward.
Hey, stop blushing. You're making this awkward for both of us. Come on, let's get going. It's already past curfew.
You don't need to worry, Father. I'm not alone. And I won't turn back anymore.
Alright, well the whip seems a little bit silly, but... Hell yeah!
Please, watch over me.
Alright, nice. I like that scene a lot. I think that's a good one. Very nice moment between Yukari and... Oh shit! We dressed up! Kyoto.
Looks like you're still wet behind the ears.
Huh?
Listen closely, all right? No gourmet worth their salt will be caught wearing a yukata.
Huh?
We eat. Our belly expands, the sash gets too tight, so we loosen it. Then we eat some more. We loosen the sash more. The sash falls off. We're left in the nude. You follow me?
No. I do not.
Oh, hey. You already changed into your yukata? Damn, you're fast.
Dude, you won't believe what Miyamoto did today. Help me talk some sense into him.
And do you always have to wear that stupid jersey?
Of course I do. This way I'm ready to run wherever, whenever. Duh.
That's the problem. You literally just run off. You have no idea how exhausted I am because of you. Do you know what this guy did? He went on a mad dash up the hill at Kiyomizu-dera. The rest of our group had to chug along to try and keep up with.
Look, man, if you see an incline, you gotta run uphill. That's what a real athlete does. Right?
Sure, buddy. Sure.
It seems like Mitsuru's overcome her pain.
You caught on fast.
I don't know what happened, but I'm relieved to see that she's feeling better.
What the fuck? All right, well, we'll figure that out in a second.
Oh, you're wearing a yukata. Looking good. It's a different look than usual. Maybe I should go get changed too.
Damn, bro. Wow. Okay, then, I guess. Oh, hey, look, it's Fukunaiga's.
Just now, I saw Yukari-san and Mitsuru-san leave the vicinity together.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Just...
Come. Are you... What are these hitboxes?
I saw Yukari-chan and Kirijo-senpai together.
Are you just gonna...
Looked like they were having fun chatting with each other. You don't see that very often.
So I guess that's just the topic of the hour. Huh? You know what? I don't even care. Let's talk with this guy over here, who has suspicious marks.
Hey there.
Thanks.
So, this is a linked episode that becomes available for a single day in Kyoto. Like, this is the only time during the entire game you can do this linked episode. Fortunately, it's marginally more well-marked than some of the other missable stuff in these games has been. That being said, still kind of crazy that it's as missable as it is. Yeah, I think we got everything. Oh my god, we're gonna... Yes! More camera shots! I almost wish they did more. Like, we only got like 4 of them in total. I almost wish we got more. I don't know why, but everything on this riverbank is like substantially more like
all the way down here.
Picturesque and artsy than most of the rest of this game is.
Going on trips is great, huh? I've seen a lot of the sights here now, and everything is so fascinating. There's so much I've never seen before. My mind's having trouble keeping up. I even bought myself a souvenir. Look, it's a music box. Doesn't it sound nice? I don't know the name of the song, though.
This is the second event with this guy so far that has had some simple melody be a core component of the event.
I'm kind of glad to hear you say that. Sometime, way down the line, I'll listen to this melody, and when I do, I'll think back fondly on this trip. Evening sun is so bright, reflecting off the water's surface. It's different from the view we get from the school roof. I wonder if this is the reason why people come to visit. But did you know, a long time ago, this place used to be an execution site?
Okay.
Well, that teacher with the helmet, Mr. Ono, he was talking about it.
That checks out.
There are numerous records of historical figures being publicly executed here. I've heard rivers have long been thought to be a border between this world and the afterlife. But with so many couples around, it doesn't really give that impression, huh? You know, I've been thinking, every one of us will die someday, right? Eventually, the time will come when we have to part. So then, why? Why do people try so hard to connect with each other?
You started waxing philosophic so fast.
I'm not just talking about romance either. It's the same for friends, family, everyone. For each person you connect with, it just makes saying goodbye that much harder. So, what's the point?
Yo, I did not plan this. I did not plan this. I did not fucking plan this. Oh my god. You know what's really the best these are some killer precognitions I've been having today. Oh my god. Look at the dialogue line I'm hovering over. CD. We're picking this one.
So you mean you can't escape it? But from what I can tell, everyone around here wants to have that kind of relationship. If they were just forced together by circumstances, I don't think they'd look so happy.
Like, even though I don't even think that's like, I think there's a better answer to his ruminations there. I can't not pick that.
Oops, sorry. Conversation got a bit heavy there. Looking out at the river just made me think about things for some reason. If you follow the flow of water, you'll eventually reach the ocean, right? Its destination is already decided. But it takes so many different forms before it gets there. Sometimes it's quiet and calm. Other times it's choppy rapids. Sometimes it's clear, but other times murky. I imagine we're the same way. We're all in the midst of a long journey, with all kinds of things happening as we go along. I never realized any of this until coming on this trip with you. Everything feels that much more fascinating when you're here. I guess you could say it expands my horizons. Time spent talking together with you like this just feels precious to me. It kind of sounds like I'm confessing my love or something, huh? The wind is chilly out here by the water. We should probably head back. I don't want to get in the way of all the couples.
Nice, CD. What? Oh, shit. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. What could that be? Whatever could happen when we... Okay, whatever.
Oh, it's you! I've been debating what to eat next. So far, I've had senbei, namayatsuhashi, more namayatsuhashi, senmaizuke, then more namayatsuhashi, senbei again, and senbei again. Now. Ah, yes! 1,000 slices! That's quite a lot, isn't it? Still, I shall attempt the 1,000 pickle challenge! Too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. And that goes for Kyoto's healthy cuisine, too. Now that's deep.
Okay. Boy with ulterior motives! Oh my fucking god. Alright. World champion D1 rank eater. For real.
Sup? What? Well, like it or not, you're coming with me. Just let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, whatever, Junpei. I spoke too soon, they just started Cemetery Drive. Awesome.
This is the first time I have seen a bathtub this large. Although, it seems highly inefficient to leave the hot water running.
Junpei was looking for you downstairs.
Yeah, I know. I'm just delaying the inevitable. Wow. Damn, dude, have you considered why?
Oh, hey! Oh, this trip went by in a blur. Can't believe we're already heading home tomorrow. I don't really care much for temples, but I still had a lot of fun. Let's hang out after we get back.
Oh, we will, Yuko. We will. I might need to wait till like January though. Don't worry about it too much.
I'm glad that Kirijo-senpai seems to be feeling better.
Yeah, we didn't see Chihiro even once on this trip. Interesting. Or, what's his name? Keisuke or, Hidetoshi. Wait, what the fuck are you guys talking about? I did not need that flavor text. I really did not. Yeah, I guess. Okay, we've got you two.
That's all we ever did was visit the temples, but I think I'm gonna miss it here once we get home. There's just one thing I regret. Where is the girl of my dreams? Aren't romantic encounters supposed to happen on school trips?
Average Kenji dialogue.
That's all you ever talk about. Isn't it about time you grow up?
Wow, look at you all high and mighty. Even though you're the one sneaking glances at Takeba-san and her yukata.
What? I wasn't looking at her.
This camera angle is really funny. Moving on.
Sup?
Alright.
So you can head back to the room and get ready.
Whatever, dog. It was always gonna happen. It's been inevitable from the start. I have heard Foundations of Decay, yes.
Do you know this hot spring is open for guys at certain times and girls at others?
That sounds like a premonition.
No way, really? So, there's a chance it could switch to girls only while we're still in here. But even if that happens, it wouldn't be on us, right?
Shut the fuck up, Junpei. If I didn't mark off Junpei explain yourself before, I would do it now. We did already get a vending machine grind, didn't we? Yeah. Kinda. Wait, do we want to count that as vending machine grind? We used a vending machine, but it wasn't the usual vending, like it wasn't what we were usually doing with vending machines. Cause no, I'll count it? Okay, okay.
That's true. Something like that actually happening wouldn't be our fault. Don't you think?
Was that more than 10 minutes ago that we did the vending machine stuff? It's kind of ambiguous. It wasn't that long ago, but it might have been a little over 10. I'm not quite sure. I don't know about that.
Anyway, I was just asking. Not like I'm being serious.
Okay, I'm just noticing right now that your sprite is way paler than your actual like character model right now.
Hey, isn't it getting kind of hot in here?
So, what time does this hot spring change from guys only to girls only, Junpei?
Oh, I'm not sure. I didn't bother to check. Right, Ryoji-kun?
Right. It could happen at any moment. Couldn't it, Junpei-kun?
This scene is so ass.
You morons. So that's why we came at such a strange time.
Calm down, man. We're just joking. I mean, yeah, we are here at a weird hour. But don't worry about it. I doubt any girls will come out here this late. What? Someone's here. Oh, man. What are we gonna do?
Probably just another guy.
Yeah, don't worry. We can say we didn't know. That it's all just a misunderstanding.
You devious motherfucker.
Wow, this hot spring is huge.
I thought you were. I don't even care. I actually don't even care right now. This this music track playing is sending me.
Wow, you're right. It's as big as a swimming pool.
So this is an outdoor hot spring. Unfortunately, its therapeutic benefits have no effect on me.
Okay, that line of dialogue was pretty funny, but yeah, same.
Shit, it's them. What are they doing here this late?
You motherfucker!
Yes, Yukari-san and Fuka-san. Oh, this is my lucky little. Shut up, you dumbass. They'll hear you.
Well, I guess at least Junpei actually has self-preservation instincts. I don't. Whatever, though. Yeah, I'll see. Yeah, I'll see you later, CD.
Who's that? Is someone there?
What's wrong, Yukari? Did you hear something?
You know, I wanna play along, CD, but I'm crashing out over this scene right now. You gotta cut me some slack.
Mitsuru's here too? Oh, man. There's no way she'll see this as just a misunderstanding.
That's a good question. Who is CD? It's a philosophical quandary that I would rather be spending my brain power on than what's going on screen.
You don't think she'd get us expelled for this, right?
I don't know, Junpei. Why don't you find out?
Like, it was guys only when we got here. It's not like we planned this. We were just goofing around. Do you expect her to buy that? No, if she finds us, then... Then what?
We'll be executed.
Executed?
Yeah, I think I did hear something. Fuka, could you check over there? It could be a ghost. Okay.
We have to make our way out of the hot spring without being spotted. This is a life or death mission. If we fail, calling this an accident isn't gonna cut it.
Okay. I have to interject real quick, because I feel like the smartest thing to do in this situation would have been to make your presence known immediately. If you had done that, there would, in spite of Ryoji and Junpei's obvious poor intentions here, if we had done that, this misunderstanding could have been resolved immediately. Just like, hey, because, like, I'm moving on.
I don't see anyone here.
That's Fuka-san's voice. Is she going around the rock? Yay, you're leading this operation, aren't you? What the hell should we do?
Why am I leading this operation? Do we want to try and, like, there's a specific set of choices you can make that will let you succeed at this. Do we care enough to win here, to, like, actually succeed at this? I'm not quite sure. Do I care enough to actually try and do this properly?
Seems like a bold move, but I trust your judgment.
Wow, you really know what you're doing.
Shut up.
The shadows. No, there's no one here. See? You have nothing to be afraid of.
Are you sure?
Looks like we bought ourselves some time.
If the wind picks up even a little, we'll totally get spotted.
I don't know, man. I feel like you'll get, like, spotted now.
Misturu and Agus are probably close too. Can't afford to be careless here. But now what?
Use the duck as a red herring.
I get it. We'll distract them with noise. Good plan.
What herring? Why is it red? He can explain later.
What was that?
Yukari, what's wrong? What happened?
There was a splash just now.
We know where they are now. This is our chance.
Whoa, hang on. We'll never make it if we just run out into the open like that.
I don't see a better time to escape than now, so.
Oh, so much confidence. You're like a natural-born leader.
Follow Suni's lead, trust. Alright, well.
Might as well go all in with ya.
All right, let's move.
No, it couldn't be.
What's this?
It appears to be a rubber duck.
So there really wasn't anything there, huh? Sorry, I guess I was wrong. Is it just me, or is the water a little too hot? I'm getting kind of lightheaded.
Yamagishi appears to be stripped of her abilities when stripped of her clothing.
What the fuck is that dial? I do. Move on. Move on. Move on. Move on. I'm done with this.
Okay, that's plenty, I guess. Let's go. I'll treat you to some ice cream.
Ice cream? That's a highly efficient way to cool down.
Thank God, it's over.
I don't know how, but we made it out. All thanks to you. One wrong step, and Misturu would have had our heads. Where'd Junpei and Mochizuki go?
Huh? Junpei-kun and Ryoji-kun are lying on the ground over there. Their faces are all red. Are they okay? I bet they were doing something stupid again. Just leave them alone.
Oh, looks like the heat got to them. Guess they got what was coming.
Yo, Scarecrow? Hold up. It's Jover. I'm free. I'm free from that scene. It's one of my favorites, though. My actual favorite on Danger Days is Vampire Money. I really heavily vibe with that song.
Okay, everyone. You all remember when we're meeting at Kyoto
Those Scarecrows
Station,
definitely like it's top 5 at least, if not top 3.
You better make sure you're on time. If any one of you is late, I'm the one who pays the price.
I thought Kyoto was gonna blow, but it actually wasn't that bad. Well, mostly because of last night.
Shut up.
You're talking about the hot spring, right?
Shut up.
Damn it, keep your voice down.
Crap, here they come.
What's going on, guys?
Oh, we're just having a reflection meeting.
What are you reflecting on?
Huh? Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay. Oh, whatever.
This secret stays between us. Got it? You guys better take it to the grave.
Alright. We're through it. We're through it. I don't have to think about it anymore.
Oh, welcome back. Oh.
I bought everything it was possible to buy. We should have a souvenir for Ken, right? I think so.
What? Thank you very
Stop! Stop! Please! Please! Please, game! Free me from this hell! This was not on me! Junpei's already moved on. He's back on. He's back in his canon event. Junpei's back in his canon event arc. Whatever.
This is questionable.
I guess is right on the fucking money.
Good to see you. Hi there.
Fuka, you are too innocent. What the fuck?
Hey.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted by that event. There's a reason I titled the stream Inevitable. Because I knew this was coming. I knew this event was coming. And I knew it was gonna hurt. And it did. And I don't want to deal with it anymore. We made it through, though. Thank you all for giving me the strength to make it through that event. It's just so dumb. Okay. It's over. It's over. I don't have to think about it anymore. I don't have to think about it anymore. I don't have to deal with it anymore. Honestly, that one was worse than like the beach episode stuff. Like, I actually thought Persona 3 had a half decent, like, as beach episodes go, I thought Persona 3 was not too bad. What just happened though was straight ass. Yep. It was just bad, CD. Nothing of value was gained by adding that scene. Like, at least when we had the actual beach episode stuff going on. First off, at least first off, there was actual, like, character moments happening on that trip. Not all of them were, like, at the beach themselves, but there was actual character stuff happening on that trip. Second, even when there wasn't character stuff going on, it was at least funny. It was at least funny. There we go, CD. There we go. Let me go mark off the return of a long-gone inside joke. Damn, we actually got quite a few bingo squares today, but we didn't really get a bingo. That's unfortunate. I still don't know for sure whether or not I need to mark off. I think we'll refrain from marking off forgetting about a bingo square, because I was very good. I was pretty good about it today. The only time it was somewhat questionable was the vending machines, and even then, like, it wasn't so long before I noticed that first off, it was kind of a toss-up whether or not to include it to begin with, considering it's a little different than the usual context on the vending machines. And second, even if it wouldn't have been that far over the 10-minute mark. So I'm gonna hold off on marking it off. Cut myself a little bit of slack on that one, at least for today. And we'll leave it there on the bingo as well. Okay, so I still don't know 1000% whether or not we will be doing the D&D stuff tomorrow. I was sure about it, and now I'm less sure about it. So I may see you all tomorrow for one last stream before my second trip. I may not. I'm not going to send out an announcement about it if I don't. But just know that there's a chance I see y'all tomorrow, and there's a chance I don't. Other than that, I will soon be heading off on my second little trip this July. I'll be gone until next Wednesday, the 6th. That Wednesday, I have a feeling it'll probably just end up being a Celeste stream or something easy to set up. I'm thinking it will probably be a Celeste, Golden Berry stream. So I tentatively, my return will be Wednesday the 6th with a Celeste Golden Berry stream. There's like an 80% chance that's what ends up happening. There is some chance that I need to reorganize a bit, but that's probably what will end up happening. And then I think probably on that Friday, I will start up the first of the final of the summer miniseries. And then we'll probably be back with like Persona that Sunday. And from there on out, it'll be a fairly regular stream schedule up until I start class again, when I will be cutting back. That should coincide nicely with the end of the summer miniseries. So at that point, I will cut back to 3 streams a week. It will be D&D, Persona 3, and Celeste for the foreseeable future until Persona 3 ends. And then I will, before I start another long-ass JRPG, I'll start rotating in some shorter, or not even like super short games, but just games that don't take me 150 hours to complete. You know? But with that, I mean, this game might be over 150 hours, how we're tracking right. We're already at 125, and there's still a solid chunk of game left. So, I've been admittedly going pretty slow. So, that's all from me tonight. That's all from me for tonight, though. It was a fun one, y'all. I was hoping to get this stream done and dusted a little bit earlier. It's alright that it didn't happen. I was having fun. We got done everything I wanted to. And I think one of the first things we will do upon returning to this game is start Mitsuru's social link finally. I am feeling okay about where we're at with the different social links. We got 2 more ranks on both Fuka and Yuko. I'm just saving this final rank with Odagiri for a more convenient time. Yukari's is a little behind, which is slightly concerns me. Maiko, again, just that's something that that's available more often, so saving that for a more convenient time. Made some great progress on Mamoru today, and Akinari will just keep plugging on Sundays. So how many ranks is that? So that's 1, 2, 3, there's 5, 9, 14, 15, 17 we have right there. 17 plus 10 for Mitsuru and 10 for Aegis, which brings us to 37 in total. So we've got wiggle room, I think. Now, not all of the remaining days are going to be available to us, but we have, I'd say probably at least like 60 possible day slots left. So as long as I'm decent at picking when to do what, we should be fine. Though I do need to keep in mind that we still have some linked episodes with the guys left. So maybe let's call it like 45 total day slots left that I need. So as long as I'm efficient about using Sundays to compensate for any like spend time event, that is the important distinction, because we'll lose some time on Sundays. But we have over a week left in November, and then we have most of December and January to work on this stuff. Okay, I'm not super worried about it yet, but definitely want to make sure I'm being efficient on this. So in spite of the fact that it would definitely be pushing it pretty late, I might want to consider waiting to finish off Yuko's social link until January, just to make sure we get that extra day routed out, because we are rapidly approaching the point where the timing on this stuff is definitely going to be a little bit more dicey. So I'll pay attention, make sure we're not losing efficiency on anything. Hopefully there's not a ton of spend time events we have left to deal with. But yeah, no. I think we're on good track right now. We've definitely got at least a little bit of a buffer left built in. So I'm mostly feeling good about where we're at. Mostly feeling good. It would be very depressing if I failed the all confidants twice. That would be very sad. But that is a topic for later. We still got plenty of time left. Yeah, I think I'm feeling good about where we're leaving it off right now. So, I want to thank everyone so much for watching. I believe it was just CD, Azeweeb, and Amy today, right? Am I missing anyone? Ah, yeah, sorry, Mike, yeah. My apologies. Can't forget about Mike. But yeah, I think that was everyone. Oh, what's up? The show just ended. Do we still want to do a raid? They are walking off. Do we want to do a raid still, or is it too late? We can just end it here. Alright, fair enough. What did they play for the final song? That's all I want to know that before I go. Kids from yesterday. Interesting. I think that's a very intriguing choice for a final song. Alright, well, I think that is just about enough from me for tonight. So, once again, thank you all so much for watching. The people I mentioned, any lurkers as well. And with that, I shall bid you all adieu. Ciao!